as you can probably imagine, I'm about to lose my ever-loving mind because I have no clue why this software decided to do this. I'm like legitimately trying to chill out right now. Like it's gonna take me a minute. I'm like sweating. Nathan, you say hi to everybody.
Hey guys, welcome in. It's been a few minutes, but it's okay. We're live now. We're good to go. Oh man, my backdrop isn't even showing or anything like that. It'll just be my sign. Like once I actually get the sign up. I do have like stuff in the background. You just can't see it because it's not landscape. But I actually have an office now, not a corner, which is wonderful.
That's great.
Yes.
Let us know that you can hear us okay. So, and see us. I know there's probably a little bit of delay between Nathan's audio and his video, and that's just gonna have to be like that for tonight. But yeah, I need to put the chat back in because I had to create a whole new thing. But we're here. We're here. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We leave.
Apologies.
6 in the morning for we leave at 6 in the morning for Tucson. So
a little earlier than that, like 4:45 in the morning.
Well,
but yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit busy right now. But what we have tonight for you is
Avery, you're quiet.
Okay, I can turn myself off. Hey, I mean, I've never had somebody tell me that in my life.
I know. There you go.
So
I'm the loud one.
Check. Check. 1, 2, 3. Here.
I heard a little bit of a difference.
Check.
Right.
How about we turn it up like that? Check. 1, 2. Check.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. How about
there
that?
we
Is that
go.
better? Is that better? How's that?
Difference.
Thank you. That's helpful, y'all. Oh, left ear only.
Man,
I cannot be,
I'm not used to the chat like responding immediately when we ask him a question because
no
the
delay
90-second delay.
So.
So nice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And I did fix the Nathan's pan thing for some reason. I hate it when it does that. But all right, y'all.
I'm too loud.
Hopefully that's helpful. But we have another rookie draft tonight. The one like we did last week where we had the landing spots to go with it. Yeah, we're going to do that again. As you can see, let me just throw this up on the screen. I haven't even really looked at this mock draft yet, but this is what we got. Nathan, you've got it, right? Becca's there, so.
The graphic, I'll pull it up if she sent it.
Yeah. So you guys should be able to see this on your screen, but I haven't seen this yet. I looked at the mock draft a little bit, but awesome. Okay.
Oh, yeah. This was from PFF, the one with all the stupid landing spots.
Yes. Apparently this one sucks. I'm pulling Nathan's audio down, by the way, y'all. Here, how about that? But as you can see, we've got this ready for you. So we are going to have a mock draft tonight. I'll drop the link in the Discord for you guys to get in, and we're going to use these landing spots to do a rookie mock draft like we have been doing because we are officially 2 days away from the NFL draft. How about that? Isn't that awesome? That is, it's honestly very exciting.
It feels weird at this point. It's like surreal.
Yeah,
it is. We've literally gotten almost to like a half year of breaking down these prospects. It just feels like they should never change at this point. I know. And we should just be left guessing.
We actually get answers and we're like, wait, what do we do with this again?
Right.
But yeah, we are going to do, everybody's talking about Nathan's glow up. So Nathan, you want to address the glow up?
I wouldn't call it a blow up. I would call it a cut hair though. I did get the hair trimmed a little bit like 2 hours ago. So
all right, we see you out there, Nathan. I'm gonna drop this invite link to the draft with the landing spots in the Discord. Nathan, if you don't mind, will you upload a picture of that to Drive and share the Google Drive link with everybody so they can open it from their YouTube? You know what I'm saying?
For the landing spot?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. It's in the Domain Fantasy Football channel, so whoever gets in, gets in. I'm tagging you, Domain Motherflockers. All right. Here's the deal. The reason that we're doing another stream tonight also is because we have a limited amount of space. Oh, my gosh. There goes Nathan. There he is. That's really annoying. We have a limited amount of space for blueprints tonight. So if you do want a blueprint, we'll post a link in there for you to get one. But
yeah, we've got one in the queue already. But yeah, like Avery said, we'll have a cutoff tonight. So first come, first serve is what we're gonna do. So, yeah, if you want to get yours in before the NFL draft,
this is
I
like
would
the
go
last
ahead and do that. Like
guaranteed
literally
stream we have.
last call. Yep.
Yeah. So all right, we filled up this draft. Let's freaking do this thing. We'll wait until Nathan gets the landing spots up for you. I'll show you guys again if you guys want to take a look, and we'll talk about this as we break it down. But yeah, looking pretty good here. Another full 7-round mock draft that we should be able to get some answers off of. And again, we're going to draft this. I'm going to set the timer here. I'm going to set it for like, let's see. Yeah, 2 minutes is fine. Just give you guys some time to look at the actual landing spots and things like that. So we'll wait until Nathan gives us the go ahead, and then we'll do that. But
oh my gosh.
Is it being dumb?
Yes, but I'll get it in a second. I'm
Always.
just throwing it in a random folder right now.
Yeah, and just share the link.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, make sure you drop a like as well. I'll tell you what, this the home stream right now is kind of kicking my butt. So.
All right, message is pinned.
Okay, cool. All right, then let's get it started. You're gonna have first person on the clock is gonna know who they're taking anyways, probably, but we're gonna have 2 minutes. So. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna put some comments up on the screen here. I gotta get my comments set back up on this stupid thing. Let's see. Boom. All right. So if you have any questions while we do this, feel free to ask it. But yeah, we'll definitely be breaking down the landing spots here, talking about some of the repercussions of this particular mock draft and what we would do if this is actually how it ended up playing out on Thursday, 2 days from now. It's kind of surreal to say.
2 days. 2.
All right, Genty goes 101. In this particular mock draft, you've got Ashton Genty going at 13 to the Miami Dolphins, which is just such a weird pick.
It's basically it's basically them saying that Genty's gonna fall past all these guys that go for team need elsewhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Miami would essentially be forced to take him.
Yeah, this is somebody said this is the worst mock I've seen all offseason.
I agree.
No, I definitely think this is awful. So we're gonna practice with an awful mock draft in case things go crazy. Bobby wants to know if you got a haircut for your birthday.
Classic PFF. Well, it's not my birthday, so I did not get my haircut for my birthday. But figured it'd be nice to be a little fresh when we're going into 90-degree weather in Tucson, and we're going to be outside.
Also, this draft is not it. Can we Google another one? Yeah, Google just spits out these nice little graphics here with all the logos and the Dynasty domain branding on it. No, we can't. But we will do this one though. Look, we got to practice if it goes crap. I mean, if everything goes to crap, we got to practice. We had a really good mock draft last time. It's not always going to be like, oh, yay, Colson Loveland to the Chargers. No. TP just autoed, so he takes Ted McMillan. In this mock, Ted McMillan goes 6 to the Vegas Raiders. So that's pretty realistic. I listened earlier today to Peter Schrager on McAfee. Have you listened to that one yet?
No.
So they address a couple things that are relevant to us at least.
Okay.
The over/under for the quarterbacks going in the first round. Schrag said probably over.
2.5, right?
Yep. And he said probably 3.
Okay.
So he thinks
so it would be Dart going in the first round.
Yeah. So that he's talking about the Giants potentially taking Shador, but. He said also they've treated Jackson Dart the same way they've treated Shador Sanders, and they have a bunch of little misconnections in New York. So,
my hot take is I don't think. Where's New Orleans picking 9?
Yes.
I don't think the QB2 in this class makes it past New Orleans. Okay. Whoever goes second, whoever the second QB is off the board, and if there's 2 off the board before New Orleans, I think 3 go top 10. Because I don't think a quarterback's getting past New Orleans. I think they're drafting a QB.
So we got a couple more picks in here. I'll let you kind of break down who went and then where those guys are going in this particular mock draft.
Yeah. So can you send me the link, by the way, so I can view it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm looking through the stream, which is fine,
Crap.
but it is small. If you don't have it, it's fine. I'll just pull up a different window.
No, I'm trying to share it with you. There we go.
Okay, thanks. Did you put it in our chat?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I gotta freaking walk on eggshells for this freaking. There you go. Now you should be able to see it.
Sweet. So what was the second piece of info?
I'll tell you that after you talk about the landing spots for these guys.
Okay, so Tet, we already mentioned going to Vegas, not an unrealistic landing spot. Here goes Hampton. Hampton, this is one of the only like actual reasonable, realistic landing spots for one of these guys so far. And Hampton going to Denver in the first round, I think taking him at the 1-3 is a great value when you're getting a first round running back there. Cam Ward finally goes at 4. This will be right around where you're going to see him go when he's, the first overall pick. Henderson at the 1-5. So Henderson in this mock actually goes. Holy cow, I can't even find him. Here we go. Houston. He goes late second round to Houston, which we see multiple mocks where Henderson goes there. I think this is a scenario where fast forward to pick 1-7. If Caleb Johnson is picked in the early second round to the Chicago Bears and Henderson goes late second to Houston, I'm taking Caleb Johnson over Travion Henderson. You're going to basically get immediate opportunity, immediate RB1 role in an offense where Ben Johnson is calling plays, as opposed to Henderson, who's probably going to be splitting a backfield with Mixon at best year one.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren goes here at the 1-6. I think it would be very merited if he goes 7th overall to the Jets. We've seen a lot of connections there, or connecting Warren to the Jets. Igbuka actually goes early, mid-first round here to Dallas, 12th overall. I mean, this is actually reflective of like what we think of Igbuka, the talent. Like, I think I think he deserves to go in that range. Do I think he will go in that range? I don't know. But I mean, Igbuka tied to CD and Dak Prescott in the same offense, like that'd be really, really nice. That'd be good stuff.
It would be nice. But I mean, okay, there are parts of this that, are unrealistic, but I also think there are parts of this that are nice for us to practice. I think it's good for us to practice a first round Luther Burden. I think it's good for us to practice a first round Emeka Igbuka, who we didn't get in the last mock draft. I think it's good for us when you're looking at round 3, you've got a lot more running backs going in round 3 than you did in the last mock draft. And I think that's also possible. And so I think it is good for us to look at these different scenarios. So they're talking about the quarterbacks. Traeger's, he was talking about the quarterbacks, talking about probably Dart, maybe Tyler Shuck. And then talked about, gave me a tip on Ted McMillan, said his range is somewhere from like 5 to like 19. So it's a big range for him. Definitely going first round though, which is good. He thinks Golden is a first round prospect. He thinks Igbuka is a first round prospect. He didn't say anything about Burden. So,
and he said, what did he say about Shook? Or Shuck?
He said that the only way they'd get to like 4 is if somebody like took a late round pick, like first round pick, and took Shuck, which I don't think is gonna happen. So.
Did we ever have a time in 2023 where anyone had ever mocked Charbonnet and JSN to Seattle? Like any one of them?
No.
I don't.
It's a great point. I mean, that
was like
things
as
will
bad
not happen
as,
how we think it's going to happen. So
that was almost as unexpected as Penix to Atlanta. That had to have been one of the biggest like what just happened picks of all time.
So in this mock, this is interesting. So Burden does go in the first round. He goes at the 1-9 here. He gets picked here at the 1-9. And then Judkins was the 1-10 here. Judkins in this mock draft goes in the 3rd round of Vegas, which I think is fairly realistic still. And then you've got Shedeur Sanders and Colston Loveland. Sanders in this mock went 2nd overall to the Browns. You would assume he's the starting quarterback there. And in a Superflex league, you're getting him at the 111 in this mock draft, which I feel really good about. Colston Loveland also going to the Rams, which is a really good landing spot for him. Late first, but also gets very good draft capital. But then again, so what gives? Do we think if Hunter goes to the Giants, he's not playing wide receiver? I need the chat to what?
This is
we've got to be consistent with this. I feel like
this is what's maddening to me, dude. Like this,
I get it. And Lucky's asking the same thing. If Hunter goes to the Giants, does his value take this big of a hit? Hell, it says glitching. It says glitching like crazy with a ton of auto picks and not letting us pick. That's weird.
Maybe refresh. I'm not seeing any auto picks happening in the draft.
It's saying it's picking for them, but I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. It's not. I mean, there's nothing egregious yet. But again, we talked about Caleb Johnson. I mean, Caleb Johnson in this mock draft, going in the second to the Bears, and yeah, you would take Johnson over Judkins in this scenario.
Yes.
You know, I would take Johnson over Henderson in this scenario too, like you mentioned. So.
Yeah.
But Jackson Dart goes there.
Yeah, so Dart goes third round here to Miami. So that would be one of the ones where I'm like, oh man, I don't know about that. That would basically be, you know, expecting the drop off to be under 2.5.
Yeah.
And very possible, but what I think is interesting here is why Dart going at the 2-2, third round to Miami, and yet Milroe still on the board to the Giants early second. I know I name dropped, but
Giants need safety in corner. There's no way you take Starks. You got very low capital. Smart moves to trade back. Taking Travis Hunter at 103, 104 all day. Hunter at 2-1 is ridiculous. I don't think this happens. Like again, I thought he was going 1-2.
Yeah. So like look at this. Matthew Golden goes to the first round to the Chargers in this mock, and yet he falls to the 2-3 and goes after Dart and Loveland. Really, I want to highlight. That's interesting. Then Ellick finally goes. Ellick goes early second to basically be Cam Ward's number 1 receiver.
I think Dart was an auto pick on accident.
I got you. Then Milroe goes. Okay, so Devin Neal goes next. Devin Neal actually goes 4th round to the Jags here.
Yeah.
Number of running backs going into the 3rd. I wonder if that was an auto as well. I don't think it was. Scattaboo, here we go. So here we go. Scattaboo to the Chiefs in the 3rd rounds. That talk about a guy that will be elevated in pretty much every single draft, even if he goes to the 3rd round.
That's the second one in a row where he's been mocked to the Chiefs, right?
Yep.
In the 3rd.
Yes.
Okay. What else was Schrager talking about? That was pretty much all the stuff that was relevant to us. Genty, probably Genty's going to go top 10 for sure. I mean, we know this at this point, so it's fun though.
Yeah.
It's fun though. I like Trey Harris, Green Bay says Dalton. What's up, Daltonimo? Yeah. I feel like he would just be another guy in Green Bay, to be honest with you. I mean, they just have so many of those dudes. This is why we're the ball knowing community, is because they're arguing about cornerbacks in the chat. Like they're arguing about corners. Avery, who is that guy on the screen next to you? That is like Squidward after he gets hit with the door and he becomes handsome Squidward. That's what we've got going on with Nathan tonight. Dalton did change pictures. I saw that. Again, we have limited spots. I love how tonight.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I love how that Squidward meme is like become Tom.
Yeah, that basically was what Tom looks like.
It's so funny.
We have limited spots tonight for blueprints. This is the last time we can guarantee you'll get yours before the draft. So it's going to be, we can only do probably 20 tonight. So if you are wanting one before the draft, I would submit it now so you're in the queue and ready to go. So the link is right there. But I know a lot of you guys are wanting blueprints for the draft. We travel tomorrow and we're live for the draft on Thursday. So any blueprints that come in tonight, we'll do them. But we only have room for about 20 tonight, which is a smaller stream for us. So. All right. Who else went? Jaden Higgins went in this mock. I mean, Jaden Higgins is such a wild card. In this one, he goes to the Patriots in the second. It's the second one in a row we've seen that pick. And then Elijah Arroyo goes to the Chargers in the second round, which is also a pretty good pick. Yeah, interesting. I mean, I would imagine here that you would start getting, Samson off the board. RJ Harvey, Damian Martinez, DJ Giddens. DJ Giddens to the freaking Vikings here. I'd crap my pants. Trey Harris and Isaiah Bond. So Isaiah Bond did get
Martinez.
But he's in the fourth. These have to be autos. These have to be autos. Why are you guys not going to Green Bay? So we looked into going to Green Bay, and the Airbnbs there were expensive, regular people houses, and
not good for streaming settings or anything.
Not good
like
for
that,
streaming.
so.
That's what. So we're going to Arizona because we're taking our family, so it's kind of vacationing. It's going to be warm there. It's got an amazing backdrop for the stream, and good internet and things like that. So we're excited. We're just going somewhere we wanted to go. We wanted to go somewhere warm. So Kyle says,
I bet you a number of these guys
minutes ago.
Just to,
hope you guys are having a good evening. Appreciate you, Kyle. You'll be good to go. So what's the queue look like right now? Nathan, how many in the queue?
We've got one live blueprint, and then Football Fishy submitted one.
It's probably Kyle's.
That I need the Sleeper League ID.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kyle, if you could put your Sleeper League ID in the comments, that'd be great. So happy birthday to the GOAT, Nathan. Love it. Tucson has amazing hiking. That's kind of the reason we're going. The only time we're going to be able to hike is tomorrow when we get there before checking into the Airbnb. And then we check into the Airbnb, we have to build 2 sets there. So it's going to be fun. All right, I need you in the comments. I need to know right now who's going to RSVP for the Thursday night stream. I seriously, you all better be there, because I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it more than any other stream. Like, it's not just going to be, oh, Nathan, like, we're going to be in person, real studio set, real graphics, every pick, Dynasty rankings, rookie stuff, all of it. So who's going to be there in the comments? Are you guys doing a stream, just you two or other flockers? I haven't heard from Mason. I'm assuming that means he's not coming now. So he was going to, but I don't think he is now. I'm not planning on him coming. Look, all right, here we go. Me, be there. I'll be there. I'll try.
It'd be so funny if he just showed up.
SC Edits is in. So here's the thing. That's nuts, man. I would have loved to have. The Airbnb has like a really strict no party thing. I was gonna just invite people to come to the house for the stream live, but all right, y'all. Yeah, we appreciate it. Tell your friends. Again, I think you guys are gonna love it. I think you're gonna love it. It's gonna be awesome. We have worked for 2 months on this stream now, so. Okay, so then you've got Martinez who went in the third, Giddens who went in the third, RJ Harvey who went in the third. So all those third round running backs now. You've got Jalen Knoll who went in where did he go in this one? Jalen Knoll. Am I missing him?
Hello, Knoll.
Oh, there he is at the top of the third. Okay, so yeah, that's a solid pick. And then Jalen Royals as well, who went in the second to Denver, which is a really nice landing spot for him, honestly. I think we would really like that. So
Giddens and Harvey finally go.
Yes, building 2 sets. That is correct. We need Nathan doing film breakdown in front of the green screen after each pick. That's what we're getting. Yeah, Waffle says he can't make it because he's going to be in an Airbnb with nerds. Yes, you will. If soccer practice. Oh, I forgot you are young. That's right. Brian says he's working. Just, if you give me a free blueprint, I'll come watch. Screw off, Lambo. Like, seriously? Gosh, you're the worst. I thought conditional love. That's great.
I like the idea of the film breakdown in front of the green screen.
There's David Elliott. Everybody in the comments, happy 40th birthday to our boy David Elliott.
Like real birthday. No one's gonna believe that it's anyone's birthday anymore. Like ever.
Why not?
Because you say it's my birthday every day. And it's
Nathan,
not.
We say it's your birthday when it's your birthday.
Right, which apparently is every day.
Nathan better be doing it while breaking down the picks. Please let this mocks be exactly how my league drafts. Yeah.
Right.
Y'all the best. Thanks for grinding these live streams. Awesome content. Appreciate you, KT Aggie. We love you, man. Yeah, Tyler Shuck in round 7. I saw that. Did you see that? That's the first thing I looked at in this mock, and I was like, okay, it's not happening. But Fannin.
Quinn Ewers in round 7.
Yes, that's realistic though.
Rourke to San Fran, that would be hilarious.
Where did Fannin even go? Fannin went in the 4th. I mean, you got to take Mason Taylor over him. But Fannin and then Brashard Smith. Did he go higher in this one? He went in the 6th in the last one. He went in the 5th here to the Cowboys. Nice. Okay, I definitely can see him going there if that happens. Besh, he got picked and he goes. 2nd round of Washington. That'd be a great landing spot for him too. And then Mason Taylor does go there. So solid so far. Yeah, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Aaron says it's actually my birthday today. Do we have some kind of document we can check, Nathan?
Aaron, happy birthday.
Is it really a birthday, Aaron? Hummel's got a review in. We appreciate you, man. Excited to look at it. Josue says, hope y'all have a safe trip. Appreciate it. Going to be at the bar Thursday. Well, we'll be on at the bar. We're going to be on ESPN and all the major networks. So
That's how it goes.
Can you imagine Nathan on ESPN? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel this way too when consuming my own content. Individual content creators put out better content than big networks.
Than mainstream media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all they ever talk about are the Cowboys, Knicks, and Lakers.
Correct. The Stephen A. Smith treatment. There goes T. Ferg right there. So the Titans are going up. Aaron says he'll send you my license. Happy birthday, Aaron. We need to get Aaron something for his birthday. David, you have a birthday present coming in the mail. So we're shipping that out to you.
Yes.
It's 40. We can't send birthday presents to everybody, but it's his 40th birthday. And the dude also has been like an A-lister forever. So Nathan on ESPN 8, the Ocho. That's funny. Yeah, if you could go ahead and send your birth certificate, Aaron, and your social security number in the chat, then we can go ahead and look that up for you. And if you want to send your credit card number as well, we can check with your credit card company. And the security code, the 3-digit code on the back, that'd be great. Torrey Horton, Xavier Restrepo going here. So you got the wide receivers. You have Jordan James go. We talked about Jordan James in today's video. If you haven't watched today's video, you should check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. But Jordan James in this mock draft, he fell. Where did he end up going? Can't freaking read. Where's he at? Am I dumb? I don't see Jordan James on here. Do you see him?
I don't remember seeing him, no.
That's weird. But good pick here. He'll definitely get drafted. That's ridiculous.
They forgot he existed.
Evidently so. Also, we got Torrey Horton.
Ollie Gordon went 7th round.
Torrey Horton was also on today's video. He goes in the 4th to the Chiefs here.
Oh,
nice. And
found Jordan James, 7th round.
where?
The Bears,
What the?
240.
He's going to be Caleb Johnson's backup? No. I don't think so.
No.
No. No, I don't think that's true. Thank you. Yeah, you guys found him. Let's go Pacers, big birthday win. Ooh, what time do the Pacers play tonight?
They just now started.
They play at 7?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't play in my streams well. Tyler Warren jersey and the Domain Boys future. We got to get Travis Hunter jersey first. So we'll probably get Hunter's jersey wherever he's drafted, and that'll be framed. I think Nathan and I were talking about this last night. I think we're going to have a new studio by like August. So we'll have Hunter's jersey in the new studio somewhere. In fact, we might buy a signed Hunter jersey just for fun.
Actually, with Jackson Dart's comments, we might have a Jackson Dart jersey.
Yeah. Yes. We have a lot of... I could see Nathan selling Blueprint on HSN, selling it like it's a sham. Wow. Jesse says you're doing another one. Yeah, we'll do one more after this. Again, then we're going to pivot to our Blueprints because we only have a limited amount of time tonight because we fly out at like really early tomorrow. And this is the last time we can guarantee get you guys Blueprints and rookie draft Blueprints before the draft. So you check that out. Get your team reviewed, get your blueprint, skip the line, and get yours before draft day. It will be sent to you tomorrow. Last call on that one. So, all right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get another one fired up here. I'm going to take the clock down. But yeah, we're going to do another mock here. So you frickers have had long enough. So I'll put it again in the domain Discord for our domain Motherflockers if you guys want to jump in. But yeah, we'll do another one of these. Keep breaking down this mock, this landing spots. Again, this is kind of a worst case scenario. It's kind of some stupid stuff that happened here. But hey, sometimes stupid stuff does happen. Nathan, can we have a Blueprint Q update?
Yes.
So people can know how many spots we have left.
Yes, you can. Have a update.
Wow, I sent my social security and credit card to check for my birthday and know I'm signed up for the Motherflocker tier. There you go. Go ahead, Nate.
We've got 3 in there right now.
Okay, so we have 17 spots left. Follow the link. Sign up for the annual tier. Code domain. We'll do the live one for you for free. We'll just say I'm just not even. Would have time to worry about all this. I don't care about upgrades. The first 17 blueprints to get submitted are going to be live, and that's what we're doing, and then we're done. So. So no upgrade tonight. Because we got to take care of business tonight.
Business.
All right, Alfie. Take it home.
Are you kidding me?
Let's create a new one.
You can't even freaking watch the playoff game tonight, dude.
What do you mean?
It's on NBA TV. It's not on cable, like, at all. Like, you
What?
can't get it on YouTube TV.
What? What is the point of paying for YouTube TV? It's not going to have stuff like that.
What's the point of, like, a playoff game at all if you're not going to let people watch it?
It's ridiculous.
It's literally on, like, NBA.
Whatever. All right.
So
I'm sending a link again in the Domain Fantasy Football chat. There you go, and I'll drop the landing spots in there for you guys as well. I know you already have them, but I'll still drop them again.
You want to send me that clock, or send me that link?
I'll send you that clock.
The
Just go
sleeper
in the Domain Fantasy Football chat. I posted it in there.
Oh, you posted in the Discord. I got you.
And it's filling.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
It do be filling.
You want to do the clock at like 30 seconds again this time?
For the last couple rounds I will, but I'll give these guys a little bit of time. Birthday boy got in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more spots left, Domain Motherflockers. Jump over on the Discord, fill it up, and let's do this draft. Again, you just saw the landing spots for this, but we're going to do it again. Practice. Again, we are legitimately 48 hours away from starting to create our Dynasty rookie rankings for 2025. It's going to be fun. We have one more spot. There we go. We are good to go. Start this up. Make sure you guys drop a like if you enjoy the streams. If you enjoy the bonus stream, we can't stream from the studio because the studio's in our suitcases. So I have 3 checked bags. We have 4 total checked bags, entire suitcases worth of equipment that we are taking. The Southwest Airlines flight is going to be slightly heavier because of our gear. So that is the truth.
Yes.
All right, so Genty again goes to the Dolphins. Makes no sense. He's not going to the Dolphins. Okay. How is it that PFF is a multi-million-dollar company that I could make a mock draft better than, and I work for an insurance company doing data science? How is that possible? Somebody tell me. They should definitely know better than I do that Genty's not going to the Dolphins. It's like negligence.
There are so many things wrong with PFF. It's awful.
It's good for some things, but I mean, just not good for others.
Like every single post that they've ever put out. Top 10 QBs. Josh
everybody's-
Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, Justin Herbert.
Nathaniel says, where do you put the sleeper info when you sign up? You'll link your team and it will ask for your sleeper league ID to link your team, Nathaniel. So that should help.
Someone message me when the cringy landing spots are done. Yeah.
Do you guys have advice for starting content creators not doing fantasy or dynasty? Curious if you have any advice starting out. Yeah. I would keep your expectations low. Otherwise, you're just going to be constantly disappointed up front. And you do have to suck for a little bit before you get really good. That's just part of it. So, just sign up for annual Motherflocker. Hey, how do I redeem my blueprint? Cool. I'll send you the, 275 and 50 likes. You guys should literally just hit all the buttons on your screen until you hit like. Here, I got a direct link for you here. There we go. There's the direct link for you, Jesse. That should help. Okay. All right. Let's dive into some of these landing spots here real quick. So in this mock, you have Hampton going second. Hampton in this mock goes in the first round, and he goes to the Broncos. We've seen that one a lot. Cam Ward goes third. He's the 101 to the Titans, which is pretty much locked in right now. You've got Tet McMillan who goes here. Tet McMillan, again, top 10 draft capital. Caleb Johnson is the third running back off the board, which in this hypothetical scenario we think would be the correct move because he goes in the second round and goes to the Bears. Now, then you've got Travis Hunter. We talked about this last time. I still think Travis Hunter would go more likely he would go here than like somewhere in the early second, especially if he goes to the Giants. And then Henderson, who again went to the Texans at the end of the second. Pretty good landing spot too. So also sign up for the Infinite Blueprint. Says in progress. Is there anything additional? Nope. You're good. We're almost through our queue. Actually, we're getting pretty caught up here. So you should be good to go. Every time. Got a little salt and pepper going, no shade. Do I? Do I really?
I think it's the lighting.
Yeah,
it's just the lighting.
I do have silver hair, but like not to where you can notice it yet. I'll be silver in 2 years. My dad was silver when he was 30. Tyler. Okay, so Tyler Warren again, top 10 draft capital to the Jets, goes 7. Scattaboo goes in the third round again to the Chiefs. Colson Loveland goes at the end of the first to the Chargers. To the Rams. Very good landing spots for all three of those guys. So in this scenario, you've got 2 wide receivers going at the end of the first. So.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure y'all drop a like if you're watching. That helps us out. We appreciate that.
Expo Jesse, you just got your annual sub, man.
Yeah, Jesse, we appreciate you, man. Yeah, and then
Jesse,
Jesse, if you
for
follow
a while,
that,
and he's converted annual.
And he said just put in for my blueprint, so we should have him in the queue. You're gonna be good to go tonight, man. Appreciate you.
Got you
Again,
down.
So that we have 16 spots left.
Yep.
All right, 16. Last call to get the guaranteed BPs. There's the
Before
link
the
in the
draft.
comments. I'm on the clock. What are you talking about? I'm on the clock. I'm not in this, am I? How did I get in this mock? Okay. This is fine. This is great. This is cool. This is awesome. In this scenario, I'd be taking Bird in there. I don't know how I got in this. Sorry, y'all. Do you have any hot takes for the draft you can share before Thursday? I think there are 4 first-round wide receivers. That's my hot take.
The 4 being Tet, Hunter, Burden, and Igbuka, I would assume.
Accounting Hunter, I think there's 5 first-round wide receivers.
Okay.
I think Burden is a first-round.
Because of Golden.
Yep. It's my hot take. Happy birthday, Nate. Cornrows, says Bo. What's the earliest you've seen Igbuka go? This is the earliest I've seen him go. In this mock, he goes 12. I haven't seen him go that high. But everybody loves him, evidently. That's what Peter Schrager said, so. Sully says, do I got to use the link for a blueprint? Can I use my free voucher? You can use your voucher. You would just have to upgrade it. So any purchases that are made tonight will be live blueprints by default. So again, no upgrade tonight. So we're going to get an Augie appearance. Augie is sick, and he's recovering, but he has a cold, and so we're trying to... Probably not. I'll see what he's doing. I think he's taking a nap still. Wait, I don't know what he's doing. Actually, it sounds like he's in bed. So, but why can't I hear anything now? Come on, AirPods. Check. What the heck? Why does it do this? Technology really just grinds my gears sometimes. I can't hear Nathan right now. It sucks. Nah, it could be worse. There. Jeez. Ryan says, what up, Motherflockers? What up, Ryan? Good to see you, bro. I think Jaden Higgins has a chance to go round 1. No, I don't think so. Not at this point. Tyler says, do you know that Brock Purdy and Tyler Shuck both graduated high school in Chandler, Arizona School District in 2018? Purdy at Perry, Shuck at Hamilton, which is where Tyler went. They battled out. Purdy won like 70-65, and that's actually crazy. I did not know that. That's kind of fun. So they have a history. And Ricky Pearsall was at Corona at the same time. Because Apple sucks. Okay, Anna. All right, you would know. All right, so in the second round, again, Shedeur Sanders, he went 102 here in this draft, and he went to the Browns. You get him in the 201 in a Superflex league. I don't know if this is going to hold, guys, but if it holds, man, that's a risk-free bet. If I ever seen one. Risk-free. Golden 2-2 as well. I mean, Golden in this mock went where? To the Chargers in the late first. I think that's a fantastic landing spot. I think you're feeling good about that as well.
Yeah. I think getting him early second if he's going in the first round is a great deal.
Judkins to the Raiders. Dart again in the third, which I wouldn't touch him here in the third. Martinez, Sampson, and Neal, all third-round running backs. So Neal's a fourth, I think. Where did Neal go in this? Everybody's taking Neal high.
PFF still hasn't given up on Xavier Restrepo, clearly.
Jacksonville.
Seeing Restrepo go to Carolina in the third round here.
Avery's a zoomer. I'm actually not. That's what's funny. Like, whatever. Does me making that trade while the Blueprints progress affect you guys at all? Nope. Nope. You will be able to see it on our end. You'll be good. David says, doing team reviews? Yes, sir. We've got 16 spots left, David. So there you go.
There goes Devin Neal again as a fourth round running back going over. Did he go over any of those day two running backs? Yes, he did. He did. There's a couple day two running backs left.
Yeah.
Higgins. Avery, check your DMs.
Okay.
Not
Higgins
DMs.
Goes there. Higgins was.
Yeah, Higgins went to New England in the early second. He went real close to Ellick. I think Higgins to New England. You're going to see if Higgins goes there early second to New England, you are likely going to see him fall pretty far. I think we've seen too many second round wide receivers go to New England in the last multiple years that people just would not be really a believer in that situation at all. Do have Vrabel though, man, and Vrabel likes his wide receivers. Vrabel was ticked when they traded away AJ Brown. That was his guy. I would not be shocked if they decide to go with a wide receiver early second round again with a new regime that can actually develop receivers and has shown they can do that in the past if they decide to pass up on one in the early first.
Yes, Jesse, you can pay to get your second team reviewed as well. There's the direct link for the a la carte purchase for the team reviews as well. So it should give you a steep discount since you're a member now. It should be like $50 for another one. So, and we can do both of yours tonight. So we should have more than 85 likes. Come on, y'all. Thanks, Anna. It's free and it helps us out. I mean, wide receiver run here. Io Manor went in the second in this mock, which is kind of interesting. Again, Besh went in the late second. Io Manor went in the freaking... He went at like the 2-3 here. And then Royals went in the mid-second again to the Broncos, which I mentioned the first time. This is a good landing spot, so...
I would love to see Ella go to Tennessee. Like that's my dream scenario. They go Ward first overall, they go and they take a receiver because they need to. I would freaking love it.
Yeah. All right, I'm good with that, Nathan. So how many do we have in the queue right now?
We've got... Let me refresh.
Oh, I'm on the
I
clock.
still...
I'm an idiot every time.
I still don't know if Football Fishy is in here. I sent him a message asking for the Sleeper League ID. Football Fishy, let us know if you're in the chat, if you're in the stream, and we can do yours live, but I'm not sure if you got that message. We do need your Sleeper League ID so that we can actually view your entire team in the context of your entire league. We will want to see some of the league as well.
Where did Milrow go in this mock? Did you see Milrow on here?
Yeah, Milrow went early second, 34.
Oh, perfect.
Milrow to the Giants.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so how many did you say we had? Sorry.
I'm double checking. I think we have 6. We have 6.
Okay, we're actually gonna do 15 tonight, not 20. We have a little bit less time we thought they would. So we've got 9 spots left for blueprints tonight, guaranteed before the draft. So again, you get a free one at the annual Motherflocker tier. It's a good time to join. You can get the Discord as well, which will be popping during draft weekend. We'll be jumping. So here's what we're gonna do. Like next week, we're gonna jump in and like during the day, I'm just gonna jump in the voice chat and Discord, and you guys can come in and ask me questions about your rookie drafts while I'm working. That's what I plan on doing. So if you're a member, you get access to that.
Got one less than that. I don't think Case Dog is in the stream. Case Dog, if you're in the stream and you wanted to get a live team blueprint, looks like you signed up for the annual Motherflocker tier back in August. So that would be a voucher from then. If you want to buy a live team blueprint on the stream, just let us know. We'll be happy to help you out.
Oh yeah, you would just need to upgrade it. But Jesse says he's gonna get another one in, so that will be another one that we've got. RJ Harvey goes here. Again, RJ Harvey in this one gets 3rd round draft capital. He goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a good landing spot for RJ Harvey. Getting him in the 3rd would be an absolute freaking baller move.
Yes.
I'm not sure you can't take RJ Harvey over Devin Neal in this scenario. And Devin Neal has been going 2.6, 2.7 in these mocks.
You would have to.
I think so too. I would definitely rank him pretty aggressively.
You would have to.
I think so too.
I don't even like RJ Harvey. I didn't love his film like a lot of people did. He's 24. He's already 24 years old. But if he goes there, you have to take him.
For sure. I appreciate you, Jesse. Also, Jalen Milroe going to the late 2nd when he goes to the 201. I'd be totally cool with that. I took him there, so.
Yep.
There you go, Anna. Good job. Tyreek Hill for downs in a 4th. Sure. Yeah, definitely. Trading AJ Brown ruined me. Yeah, it sucks. Sorry, Jay Bear. Peyton says he sent me a DM. I'll get you right after this, my man. There's Mike. Let's go. Mike's here. Per your request, here's an Appalachian Trail update. I finished Virginia and the slivers of West Virginia in Maryland. I'm now near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Hope to catch your draft streams. You guys rock. I was telling my dad and my brother about your adventure, Mike. That's super cool. You've made it through 3 more states, though, even if they were small portions of them. So congratulations. Keep it going. You got it. You're going to get there, and I'm going to be super pumped. That's awesome.
All right, Expo. Jesse, we got your 2nd one in, and then Kennedy T.
That'd be KT Augie right here. Or KT Augie.
Yep. Looks like we got yours as well.
Augie's my kid. Appreciate KT. Purchase the
David.
On that link in the chat. Yes. Yep. You'll be good to go. And again, if you're not a member and you get a free live review at the annual Motherflocker tier, plus you get all access to the Discord, the website, everything for draft season, the rookie draft toolkit and stuff. So code domain unlocks all that and gets you a free voucher. So how many is that left now? 8?
Yeah, we've got 7 because I moved that other guy over. Because
So we've got 8 spots left.
I don't think he was on stream.
Yeah, I doubt it. All right, who we got? Restrepo. So DJ Giddens, who again goes 3rd round of the Vikings, which would be an amazing landing spot for him. So I would really like that. Then we have Xavier Restrepo going at the 3-4, and then in this actual draft, Restrepo is going in the 3rd round to the Carolina Panthers. What would be mid there? Elijah Arroyo goes in the 2nd round to the Chargers, and he goes at 3-5. Great landing spot. Great pick in the 3rd. Savion Williams in this particular mock draft goes in the 3rd round to the Seattle Seahawks, and Jalen Knoll as well. He goes in the 3rd round to the Cleveland Browns. So some decent landing spots there for some wide receivers, but we released a sleepers video today, Nathan, on and we had a lot of receivers in that video, and I had a lot of people comment and say like, I can't take anybody but running backs in the 3rd and 4th round, and I'm like, I totally understand that actually. I don't blame you at all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're more like sleepers, like they might get solid draft capital.
Right.
But we would definitely favor the running backs that are going day 3 there over the wide receivers. So
MH is on the clock. I gotta figure out who I'm gonna take now.
What time are Ryan and Tom in tomorrow? They come in the afternoon, don't they?
Like 7 o'clock.
Oh, evening. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a pick here. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Let's hope I don't get sniped. Yeah. Where did Tootin go in this draft? I didn't even see him.
I'll run through it again. I feel like I saw him go 5th round. He went 6th round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, that's a good pick too. Frick. Jaden Blue just went. Jaden Blue in this mock goes Washington, round 4. Okay. Yeah, I know. Daggone it. Nice. David freaking sniped me. Okay. Let's just go ahead. Camarino looks like he's on auto. But I think I've got the guy who I want to take here. Late 3rd. There we go. Okay.
Nady Ice got your submission as well. If you don't mind, please submit your sleeper league ID so that we can actually so that we can view your entire league while we're reviewing your team. That way we can kind of understand the overall context. So Nady Ice, if you're on the stream, just go ahead and drop your sleeper league ID in the submission under my reviews where you put your team review request.
Nathaniel says, thank God for the video and the email when you sign up. I'm going to make a better version of that, but yeah, we all kind of made one. So could you review my team tonight? My sleeper username is kbizzle6969. Yeah, kbizzle, did you submit on the site? Because if you did, you'll show up in our queue and we should be able to do yours tonight. So I think we got a couple spots left. So if I watch these team reviews, there's a chance I could watch y'all do my blueprint. I didn't know y'all live stream it. If you bought the live one, or if you bought tonight while we're on the stream, then we do them live. But all the the basic first tier is just like our normal off-screen one. So Dylan wants to know if he gets best draft. It's pretty good. Kyle Williams is a good pick there too. Sharp Smith to the Cowboys, yeah. I'm Natty. I just have reload up the league side. Did it work or do I need it elsewhere? Yeah, you need to make sure you submit it through the team submission process. And so here's the link to do that, Nathan. Not you, Nathan. Other Nathan.
Figured.
Follow this link, Nathaniel, and you should be good to go. I did the Infinite Blueprint. Are those live? They're not. But
AKJ, I see it in the queue right now. You're 2nd in line.
Okay, so yours
to get it done in progress.
Yeah. So you're gonna get yours. We already started that one. So you're right at the top there, bub. Running backs here, and again, 4th round. Definitely.
I think he's saying he wants it done reviewed live, but since you bought a couple days ago, yeah. We do live reviews on stream for those who purchase during the live stream.
I gotta put the thing in. There we go. All right. What else we have? Still on the clock here, but let's move this along with the clock a little bit. Kyle Mononga is a good pick there. He went in the 4th round, I think, in this draft. He went to the Ravens. Yeah, 4th round of the Ravens. Nice. Kalel Mullings got picked here. In this mock draft, I didn't see. Oh, Mullings goes to the Chargers in the 5th round. That's also a nice pick there, Stocksy. Ollie Gordon goes here. Ollie Gordon in this mock goes. Where's Ollie? Detroit, round 7. So that's more or less where I would probably grade Ollie Gordon at the moment. So thanks, AKJ. We appreciate you. You should get yours pretty soon here. So How's Q looking? Thinking about getting a last-minute review for my draft. We've got 7 or 8 spots left, Bear. And so if you go ahead and submit, you can be guaranteed yours before the draft. We've got just a couple more guaranteed spots left. So I'll drop the link for y'all. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. David's going to auto. Pick it, David. Pick it, David. Yeah, he autoed. Camarino's up. He's probably going to auto. All right. My last pick, by the way, is probably like Jordan James, even though he's not in this mock, because he's definitely getting drafted anyways. So, okay.
7th round. He is in the mock.
Oh, there you go. All right. Let's jump over. Again, we've got, I think, 7 spots left for blueprints tonight. So if you want to get yours, I'll keep dropping the link. And then once we are full, then that's going to be the last one we can guarantee gets done tonight. But let's answer some trade questions here. We got one from Unsteady Mallard, one of our more recent members here. A mid-first and 26er Kenneth Walker. Basically, would you trade your early mid-first for Kenneth Walker? Are there any comments on this one, Nathan?
No comments that I'm seeing.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. Like, let's look at your team. I probably my guess is you're probably a team that needs running back, which I totally understand what you're trying to do here. Wow. He's got a really good team here. I don't know if we've reviewed his team yet. You don't need Kenneth Walker. I would hold your first. I would hold your first. So, I wouldn't trade for Kenneth Walker on this team. It's a good question, though. CJ's got a question for us. He's the one. It's a 102 or 25 third for the 105 or 25 early second.
He said basically the 102 and the 305 for the 105 and 201. So you're essentially trading back from the 102 to the 105 and getting the 201 on top.
It could end up working out.
Yeah, it's not bad. Is this what are the settings? Is this a Superflex 12 team? Superflex start 10. So Superflex, that's going to be your tier of Hampton, Hunter, Ward, and Tet. So you probably go from getting Hampton or Travis Hunter to getting Tet plus the 201. I don't hate it. I think it's a fair deal. Take off the third and do it. That's fine with me.
Okay. I think I'm good with it too. Blizzard's got a trade question for us. Hertz Laporta is who to be sending away, and he'd be getting back Trey McBride, Kyler Murray, a second and a third. I think I would want more for this.
A little bit. It's not bad though.
Like, let's see if we can just add one more relevant piece on here.
Yeah.
You're right. It's not bad. Let's see if we can get Christian McCaffrey back.
Would be great.
If not at Kim McCaffrey, then maybe go to like a Devontae Adams or something.
Yeah.
So something you could start high, but I like the idea for sure. See what else we can get on top, Blizz. But appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, Nate, you want to get the first one queued up here?
Yeah, 2 more just came in. DJ, we got yours. I think that's Bear. And then Bofa.
Yep. Bofa.
We also got his as well.
He says we convinced him. I love the name Bofa is beautiful, by the way. That's pure beauty. So okay, so how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9.
6, 7, 8, 9. We have 6 more spots. They'll fill up quick. So get yours in if you want to get yours before the draft. Tomorrow we travel. Thursday, hopefully we are back live again. So there's a chance we could do more Thursday. So it's just going to depend on what our setup looks like. So
right. All right, let's do this. Optio up top. Here we go.
Yeah, let me.
Here we go. Nady Eyes, thanks for the Sleeper League ID.
Oh yeah, we got it. Okay, perfect.
Yes, we got his.
All right.
Still waiting on the league ID. It's the last call for Football Fishy. Waiting on him. I'm not sure if he's on the stream. But Football Fishy, I don't know what your name is in the YouTube comments, but if you submitted for a live team blueprint, go ahead and drop that Sleeper League ID in the chat of your submission so that we can view your whole league. So starting with Optio here. let's check out his team. Kittle League is his team name. This is a 12-team Superflex full PPR, half tight and premium.
Yeah,
Half point tight and premium.
To start 8, he's 9th here in the league, and we're going to start by grading your position groups out. So
this is actually a start 10.
Oh, that's weird. I have it as a start 8.
Yeah, I know. It says that in the settings. That's odd.
Right,
but it is a start. It is a start 10. Drake May, Brock Purdy, Justin Fields. I'll give you a 7 there. You have JT, Ramondre Stevenson, Jonathan Brooks. JT will get you a 3. The extra guy and Ramondre, I'll give you a 4. You have Brandon Ayuk, Xavier Legette, Darnell Mooney. That's really a 2, and then George Kittle will be a 7 with Tucker Kraft. Then looking at your picks, really solid picks. You got the 101, the 107, the 201, and 211 and 401.
What do you think?
To me, this is a 1-year reload.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So we'll go 1-year reload here. I think you're going to be in fine shape, but we'll make some moves definitely to reload, focus on value, not really worried about building your roster positionally or anything like that, but we should just take a year here, I think, and stack some value. So you've got some good players here, and like Nathan mentioned, got some good picks as well. So
yeah, I would definitely say your top priority this offseason is going to be building up wide receiver value upside, though, because that's an insulated position, and you don't really have anyone there outside of Ayuk.
Yeah, wide receiver is your worst grade. In reality, on a reload, you should probably should end up being your best grade, probably. Quarterback or wide receiver, one of the two. But
yeah, which starting at quarterback, down tier from Drake May.
Yeah, I would either pivot to Mahomes or down tier from May to somebody like Caleb Williams, like Justin Herbert. I wouldn't go further than that. I don't think. I would also down tier from the 101 on this team. It's a reload with the 101. You don't need Genty. You can get into that 102 through 105 tier. Still get a great player there, but get a lot on top to move back because there is a tier drop from a value standpoint right now in the market for Dynasty. So.
Yeah, I'm with you there. 102, 105 range plus a solid premium. And then I think the final move that we'll have you do here is honestly just clear out running back. I think we'll move Kittle and Kraft. And Fields. Got to move Fields. Pivot off of every single one of those guys. And then I'll just add in the comments, plan to clear out running back.
Yeah, and let's talk specifically about your picks. Again, the 101, I would be trying to down tier here. With the 107, I feel like you could stick and pick here and get a pretty good player. You might get a value faller even, and so I feel pretty good about that. But again, we're looking at the entirety of your roster here, and we are trying to figure out which players are not going to be as valuable or are going to lose value year over year, and you're going to try to get players that are supposed to increase in value, guys you can buy low on. And that philosophy is going to extend for you not only in the offseason but into the season as well, buying low on injured players, buying low on guys who are being shorted for one reason or another. Definitely wouldn't trade your 26 first. Make sure you do not trade that unless you're getting like an absolute steal. If you want to know if you're getting a steal, you can always message us on Discord. We'll tell you. But Brett says, just joined. Where do I put the code? Yeah, I can show you right now, my friend. Let me open this up for you. So on my account over here on the side, there's a promo code right here. You can type in domain right there, and then you can edit your plan right there if you haven't already signed up. But you can just type in domain right here in the promo code. So
Pacers scored 40 in the first quarter.
That's how I like to operate as a basketball team, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I do like that. Okay.
It's ideal.
Bucks and 6 though. Bucks and 6.
Yep.
All right.
Gotta be conservative.
I would say Optio as well. You've got 2 seconds here. I like the 201. I think I would maybe stick and pick there. 211. I mean, honestly, I could see you just making all these picks and being in good shape. So.
Yeah, me too. 101, if we're down tiering from that pick, what wide receivers are you looking for? Probably like a London. I'll put a Garrett Wilson on here as a target as well. And then 26 rookie picks.
Yeah.
All right, man. So looking to move down tier from Drake May, 101, moving off Kittle, Kraft, Fields, added the running backs in the comments too. Herbert, London, Garrett Wilson, 26 rookie picks, those value ranges. This should be hopefully a quick reload.
I think it will be.
I think you should be fine with the pick value that you have and
Yes.
be in a much better situation heading into next offseason. So let us know if you have any questions on this team, man.
All right. I don't think we ever heard from Football Fishy, so we're going to go to Hummels next.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll do an updated count here real quick so you guys can make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just did one. We have 5 spots left for tonight. Who got in? Zucco, we got you in. Nikki T, we've got you in as well. Why? What is happening with what is this? What are you doing? Does somebody not have their league linked? That one's linked. That one's linked. Hey, Natty Ice. I know you're here. I know you just joined. I'm gonna send you a team review voucher.
Hey, hang on a second. He's the one that put it in the chat of his submission.
He did put it in the chat.
Yep.
Okay.
I can just send it to you.
No, yeah. Either way.
Here you go.
So, all right, we got 2 Expo Jesse reviews in here as well. So, Hummels, you're gonna be up next though. Have you moved Football Fishy over yet?
No, I'm gonna move him. Right, meow.
Thank you.
He has just been moved. You can refresh, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we did 10. So we got room for 5 more.
5 more. Yep. All right. Here we go. Hums, what's up, dude? CD's touchdowns. We appreciate you, Hummels. Took second last year with some bad luck. Trying to decide if I should try to win again or start reloading. It's a good question. Age-old question, if I might say. I know I can wait until like week 4 or 5 before I start selling guys off, but I currently have an offer for the Bears where I'd get the 107 a small piece for DK and Aaron Jones. That's not bad. 107 for DK is not bad right now. And it might look really good here in a week. So, CD's touchdowns, though. You're right here in the middle. It's a 12-team Superflex start, 11 half PPR. It's a 0.5 tight end premium as well. And, yeah. CD's touchdowns, your number 6 here. So let's start by grading out your position groups here. You got Jared Goff, you got Geno Smith in a 12-team Superflex. It's a 3. You've got Kyron, Bucky, Chase Brown, David Montgomery. Nice, solid. That's a 7.
8.
An 8.
7
yeah,
or 8.
I'd give it an 8. Yeah. Lamb, Brown, Metcalf, Evans, Debo. You also nice. This is a 7, I think.
Yep.
And then tied in
and
a
Hawks a 7
as well. This is not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you need to reload yet.
111. No, I think you can compete.
He's got the 111. So we'll just give this well-rounded then.
Yeah, well-rounded contends. Probably rebuild.
Yeah, just to be safe. It's honestly, you know what it is, Nathan? You know what this is?
Yeah, I honestly think he could contend next year too, though.
Really?
Yeah,
I would contend, reload, contend. But honestly, after we do this team review, you might be in better shape because we're going to move some of your running back value around, and that's a huge part.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
That's a huge
because
part.
I think he has enough value to mess with here that he should be fine. Okay, we would definitely like to get more comfortable at QB for sure. So we're going to move some running backs around. You have quite a few of them. I think we can kind of comfortably let go of a couple of them, reinvest in other positions, and get a little safer. So we'll start with Bucky Irving. You want to pivot off of him entirely, or you want to go to do a down tier?
I would probably pivot off of him entirely. That's what I think.
Okay. And then we will go Chase Brown. Let's go other position. We'll probably end up going for a wide receiver or a QB there.
Yeah.
And then to get a little safer, let's move Debo and ETN. We'll go safer long-term assets. Okay, so if we're pivoting off of Bucky, I guess technically this would be a down tier technically, because Bucky's going upwards of 2 full rounds or a round and a half ahead of JT. But I would totally be comfortable with you doing that. We'll give you some solid wide receiver and even a quarterback target here too. That's going to be affordable. Jared Goff, Geno Smith. Even if you got like Tua as just another third QB, like you can keep fading quarterback and I don't have an issue with it. But got to get someone else And honestly, at the 111, you're going to have a good chance at getting a quarterback there at the 111. It's very possible. So we'll keep that in mind. I'm not going to get too aggressive with you, like selling the farm to get another quarterback because you have that 111. But think about targeting a guy like Tua, targeting a guy like Dak, someone that's going to be like fairly priced. I think that would be really helpful for this team.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you a couple wide receiver targets since you have a lot of running backs. Dak, JT, will go wide receivers. Chase Brown, other position entirely. I like the DK Metcalf range that you have. You have DK, you have Evans. That's great. I'll give you DJ Moore as a guy that you can potentially target.
It's okay. So question: Are you taking the 107 for DK trade or not?
Oh, the 107 for DK trade. I forgot.
Yeah, he's got that trade. He's got that trade. Yeah.
Frick.
I still think it's probably a decent trade.
Yeah.
It honestly might help his long-term value inflation too.
Yeah, I'll take that deal.
Yeah, I think you take the 107.
I'll add that in the comments.
Yeah. A couple questions here. Do we have to buy the Motherflocker subscription for reviewing this video? No, you don't. You can also buy the a la carte option. Kyle says he put the league in the chat. Yes, sir. I turned the audio up for you, AJ. How come the Pacers don't bring out yellow shirts for the playoffs? We actually did that last time, or last game, I should say. And then, let's see.
You said Kyle put the Sleeper League ID in the chat. Oh, for football fishy. Oh, yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
That's...
Once I join the flock, how do I send in my sleeper ID? Let me show you real quick. So once you join and you're here on the site, top right corner, personalized advice, team review, you're going to link your team and you'll put your sleeper ID in right here. But when you go to submit your team to us, hopefully that makes sense, but I can answer any other questions you have. So. And
okay. So
I'm B Buckman. I can look for you real quick. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to bring Fishy back.
I'm bringing Fishy back.
Nice. That means we have room for 4 more team reviews.
Okay, so we got 4 more spots.
Yep.
Hey,
sorry about that,
Brett.
Fishy. We were looking in the chat of your submissions, so.
I do see you down, Brett, but it looks like you're a monthly flocker, and so you are a member. You should get the discount still for the a la carte version if you want to do that, but if you want the free one that comes with the annual Motherflocker too, you can change your subscription on your account page. So.
Yep. Okay, so coming back to Humble's team here, Dak Prescott, Jonathan Taylor, DJ Moore, I think would be a good target too. I'll give you another wide receiver target. There are 3 flex spots in this league. This is a start 11 league format, so it's going to be deeper. So you can't really have enough depth in this format, in my opinion. So I do think Godwin wouldn't be half bad on this team. He's a little more insulated than some of the other pieces that you have. I wouldn't mind going and targeting him.
No.
So we'll go for him. I'll throw Godwin on here. Well, no, he has Evans. Never mind.
I mean, you could go Adams.
Yeah.
Instead.
Yeah. Good with me. Dak, JT, DJ Moore, Devontae Adams. Looking to move off Bucky, Chase Brown, Travis Etienne, Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely contending this year, and gonna include in the comments. I don't mind fading. I don't mind fading quarterback from a value perspective, but try getting one more viable option. Doesn't have to be, someone that's going to break the bank. But just someone that you can plug in that's better than Daniel Jones or Jameis Winston. And then last but not least here.
It's a low bar.
Right. You can shop your picks during your rookie draft, but don't undersell. At least explore what you can get for them, and if you can get anything like for a really good price when rookie hype is at its peak. But just something to keep in mind as you approach your draft.
And he did say he wants DK and Aaron Jones for the 107, but he's offering, so you would be losing Aaron Jones here, which kind of sucks. But he's offering something back, but not Coker. Let's just look at his team real quick. The guy that has the 107. Not Coker. He wants something. He's just offering anything back here. I mean, just try to get the 207 on top. If he's not going to do that, there aren't a ton of throwing level guys. Try to take Jones off the deal. I mean, you're all giving another contender Aaron Jones. This guy already has Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan, so that kind of sucks. I don't know what other throw-in you would want, though, here. I mean, truly, they don't matter a whole lot, these players that we're looking at, so keep working that deal. See what the best deal you can get is, and then just message me, Hummels. So the top value team took advantage of all the bottom value teams in the startup, taking their picks in 25-26. Now he's making trades for players. He's going to be a real threat. I'm assuming you're talking about Kyle Pitts suicide. And he's pretty top heavy right now, but you're right. He has a lot of picks. He doesn't only have one first this year. He does have multiple firsts in 2026. So yeah, you're probably right. He could definitely move. Then the Bears team is pretty good too. So look, I think you're still firmly contending. I mean, we wouldn't have you do this. I don't think if we were like uncomfortable with your contention status. I think you're firmly in the mix. So
yeah.
Brett says he upgraded. Am I in? I'll double check that right now for you, Brett. And then you'll want to go ahead and submit your review if you are, so that you get in on this stream. Because I know you definitely, if you upgraded, you definitely need to be in. So yes, you are. You're good. You should have a voucher now, Brett, and so you can go through that process. Top right corner, personalized advice. Link your team and submit it to us.
Yeah.
So you're good to
Got
go.
a trade question from JJ Kirk.
All right, cool. Hummels, we appreciate you, man. Anything you need, let us know. You know where to find us. But a solid team. I don't think you're reloading yet. I think you are contending. So, and yeah, JJ tentatively agreed to Hawk Jacobs, the 103. We did this one the other night. We looked at this. For the 101 and Rice, a suggestion. He proposed this as an option. Which is better, or do I hold? It's the 111, 101, and Ayuk. You just taking it? Are you just taking it?
I mean, wouldn't you rather have the Rice deal?
I would rather have the Rice deal. Yeah, I would have. So try that one. But what if the Rice deal doesn't get done?
Well, he said tentatively agreed.
No, I know, but you know how people are.
I mean, I would do the Rice one.
No, okay. So in a hypothetical scenario where we can't get that one done, are you taking this deal? Just so we have it as an answer. I have no problem.
Yeah, I don't have an issue taking it.
I have no problem with this deal. All right, so you said we have 4 spots left, right?
Yep.
And Football Fishy is in my review.
Football Fishy is back in. Let me send you the league ID.
I got it. I'm pulling it up right now.
Nope, that was a different one.
The one that was in the chat? That's in the chat where he sent it?
Oh, the one in the chat where he sent it. Yes, that one is correct.
What's his league name? I'm putting it in real quick.
Fantasy League of Shadows.
Okay, and what's his team name?
It is Captain Kamarika.
Perfect. I'll let you take it away. You've got the league settings, so.
Yeah, you'll have to read off the picks for me too once we get to that point.
I will.
So this is a 12-team, 1 QB, full PPR. We've got Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Jared Goff. We'll give you like a 5 there. You've got Jalen Wright, Kendra Miller. There's a 1 at running back. Garrett Wilson, Rome Odunze, Rashee Rice, Brandon Ayuk. Then a big drop off after that at wide receiver. That's probably like a 6. And then you've got Hawkinson, which is like a 6 or a 7. What's the draft capital looking like for this team?
I sent you the picture. But he's got the 102, 108, 109. So he's got 3 firsts, 1 early, 2 late. He's got 1 second, he's got 1 third, and he's got multiple fourths. He also has 2 additional 26 firsts here, an additional 26 second, an additional 26 third. So he's got some pretty solid draft capital here, to say the least.
What are we going here? Future value?
with the picks, yeah, I'd say future value here. Yeah. So let's just do that. We'll do rebuild, contend. Just get one more year of value and be firmly in the conversation here, Fishy. So, and let us know here if you're in the comments, and we can answer any questions for you if you've got them. But
2x for 26 first. Wow.
Yeah. It's solid.
Yes. Very nice.
It's very nice.
Okay. Time to make some moves. Garrett Wilson, you got to hold him. Odunze, you got to hold him. Rice, you got to hold him. Ayuk, you got to hold him. I mean, that's your core. Let's shop Hawkinson.
Yeah, and he did say, my team got extremely old, so 2 years ago I retooled off of Adams, Mixon, Henry, etc.
Yeah, I'll just, I mean, nice job rebuilding this team. You're not far off from contention.
No, you're good. You're in good shape.
If we were to explore moving one of his first, which one would you do? One of those 108, 109
108
ones.
or 109. Yes.
Yeah. I'll add that in the comments. Wait to shop your 109 after the NFL draft.
Yeah.
To maximize value return.
Yeah, and honestly, like with the 108 too, I would wait for that one. I would wait for both of them after the draft. So, but again, with a reload, all your picks are on the board. So.
Yep. And then your quarterbacks, like you've got 3 very solid options. Your top 2 guys are going to have more value. Like if you have Caleb Williams and Jared Goff, that's all you need. You don't need Bo Nix, and Bo Nix does carry some value in a 1 QB. So I'd go another position there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep giving you wide receiver targets, I think.
Yeah, I think you give them straight wide receivers on this team. I think you've done a good job fading running back. Continue to fade running back. Can you tell me what the positional grades were again? I forgot about that.
5-1, 6-7.
Thanks.
Right on the verge here.
Yeah.
Since you are playing the market again, I just want to go with guys that have an avenue to significantly move up boards. And I think that Worthy is in that conversation. I think
so
that
too.
Addison could be in that conversation if you wanted to go there. If you want to go for a cheap guy, like very, very cheap guy, you can get as a throw-in. I mean, we're talking the Keon Coleman range is not bad either.
Yeah.
Basically just playing around here and trying to play the market. Just keep making as many trades as you can to build those small value wins, primarily at the wide receiver position. All other positions are, not going to be your top priority. And honestly, I think that you kind of have QB locked down for future outlook and stuff. I think you're going to be good with Caleb Williams.
It's getting hot up here. Frick. All right. So yeah, again, man, like, and let me check the comments, make sure.
I mean, you already have a lot of our favorite values at wide receiver right now. So you've rebuilt this team very, very effectively.
Yeah, no, you're set for a lot of value increases across the board with this team with the players you already have rostered. He said only got to wait 2 more days till the draft now. Also says Deshaun may get cut for team morale. I couldn't move him last year. Honestly, I think that's a good team morale move is just to cut Deshaun. So I would go ahead and do that.
Yep. I don't want Deshaun in my locker room.
No, yeah. All right. Anything else we need for this team?
I don't think so, man. Let us know if you have any questions on this roster.
Yeah. KT Aggie says, real DGens, drop a like and subscribe for the stream. There you go. But yeah, if you had any questions here, Kyle, we happy to take them, but we appreciate you, man. And anything you need, jump over on the Discord. Feel free to tag us, ask us questions, things like that, and let us know. All right. We got Brett's in at the bottom, so I think that leaves how many more? 3 more spots, right?
3.
Okay, so we got 3 more spots for tonight. Again, you'll get the full team blueprint. This is the last time we can guarantee it will be done before the draft. So if you want yours done before your draft, definitely take advantage tonight. Get your team blueprint, get your rookie draft blueprint as well. Somebody was like, hey, what about tomorrow? We're going to be traveling tomorrow. So we try to get on Thursday and do some more. But for us, this is the last time we can be like, hey, we can guarantee to get your team done. So it says, when you say move the 108 or 109, what would you be trying to get? Probably like a buy low wide receiver or something like that. Just a proven, vet or youngish wide receiver is what you said in the comments, and you're spot on. Yes, that's what just to kind of diversify, like, so you don't have the risk of picking every single time and getting, you know, a 65% chance of taking a rookie. You can get somebody that's proven. So, all right. I think we got Expo Jesse next, right?
Yes. Indy below 500.
This must be a keeper league. Toast says good job. Thanks, Toast.
Do we not have rookie pick info for that?
Is it not there?
Ah, shoot. Yeah, it's. Oh, it is. It is. It pulled it.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we got a 26 third on this team.
That's what we got. So, all right, Jesse, you're gonna be up twice in a row here. So, yeah, let us know that you're in the comments. But
all right,
3 more spots, y'all. So, whoever first 3 to claim them are gonna get their team review done tonight. After that, we are gonna have to, cut it off. So, he said, "What are rookie picks?" I have none.
Yeah, so this is a 10-team super flex. Start a lot 11.
Start 11. Okay.
Yeah, and sorry, Jesse. You know how it goes, man. Draft capital grade 0, nada.
Yep, nothing. Nothing there.
Which is we'll work with that. But Michael Penix, Anthony Richardson, Matt Stafford, and Kirk Cousins, man, that's another one of those quarterback rooms where you're like, but you can work with it. It's a 3. You have Saquon, Breece Hall, and JT and ETN at running back. That's a 9. You've got Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua, Drake London, Olave, Pittman, Tillman, fall off. Still going to be a 9. And then you have Tucker Kraft, Mark Andrews, and Jonnu Smith at tight end, that's like a 5. Pretty solid.
It's a good team. Good team. Your flex spots are really good here. So.
Mm-hmm. We'll go wide receiver factory here. Since you don't have a ton of future picks, we'll go contend, rebuild. But man, you've got a lot of firepower at the skill positions. So I bet you we can move some of these pieces around and get a little more security at like quarterback. And I think you'll be in solid shape.
Yeah, I agree. So, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go for. Just sucks. I love his running backs. I love his wide receivers. But you can honestly, I think you start with the running backs.
Yeah, I think we got a down tier from Breece. Probably do a big down tier. Honestly,
or just pivot to a quarterback.
I have no issue with that.
And then you can pivot from Penix
Lawrence
as well.
or Baker.
We can give him Baker, Dak, Goff. Those are the type of targets we want.
Yeah.
For this team.
Yep. And then I'll add in the comments, since you are moving Breece, since you're moving Breece for a QB, look to fill that hole with cheap productive vets from rebuilds. And then that would pretty much solidify your quarterback room. I would look to maybe down tier from Penix.
Okay.
If your league really values him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, depending on how they value him. Yes, I agree.
Like Avery said, Baker Mayfield range, Dak Prescott range. If Penix is going on the high end of that range, you can down tier. If not, then we can kind of reevaluate. But I mean, we've seen Michael Penix and Dak Prescott, Jared Goff go upwards of a round and a half apart.
Why don't you take Anthony Richardson in a piece and move for another position?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because you've also got pieces at tight end you can move, right? Because you've got John.
I would move
Andrews,
AR. I'd move AR and Kraft, and honestly just stick with Andrews and be fine with it.
That's what I would probably do as well.
I don't think we have the luxury to necessarily up tier from those guys when we could use some of those depth pieces to actually bolster other positions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so some of those veteran running backs that we mentioned, you can target with guys like AR and Tucker Craft. I'll give you some wide receiver targets too. I think Godwin is a good target, and so is DK, really.
Yeah, I'll do like DK for this type of team. It's hard to look because it's not actually ranking these teams, so it's hard to.
Right. It's tough to compare to the other teams in the league. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I mean, you have the number one running back and wide receiver room. I would almost bet a lot on it, unless someone else had like Chase and Jefferson on the same team. But you probably have the upper hand in your league at both of those positions, and then you're weaker at the other two. But we can work with it. So, he's got a lot of Colts on here. He's got JT, Pittman, and AR.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game you're playing there, my friend.
That is a dangerous game.
Don't want to overinvest in mid teams too much.
No. Other suggestions and comments for this team: avoid moving any more future draft capital for the foreseeable future. And then you can't have too much depth in this league. Try to just build up depth at wide receiver and running back.
Yeah.
After you kind of bolster QB.
You got a lot of talent to work here with, man, and a lot of value, to be honest with you. I mean, your top three being Puka, Neighbors, London is pretty freaking sick.
That's a league-winning trio.
It is. And to go with Barkley and JT, like, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So. All right. He did say he asked a couple questions here, so let's answer his questions in the chat. I used it all to get Puka. We did a blueprint last year, and I gave up 3 firsts for Puka. Worth it. AR, Brees, and Kraft for who? And so we're giving you different. We're going to do AR and Kraft for somebody. And Nathan, who are his targets for that type of deal?
So I mentioned in the comments targeting some like productive RB vets to make up for moving Brees, and you could use those guys to get those types of assets like Mixon, like Kamara, like Godwin. I put as a target on this team at wide receiver if you want to go that route. You could try to look as high as a DK Metcalf if you were to package both of those guys. But again, I'd probably avoid packaging too much in this format since you could use that depth to fill out your flex spots. But that's kind of what we're thinking when we're looking to move those guys. Running back and wide receiver.
Okay. You got another one up, Jesse. So.
Yeah, you do.
Just joining. Probably been asked, but why is everything green? It's a site glitch. That's my next one too. Daggone. That stinks, man.
So annoying.
This is a rebuild for Jesse though. So.
Okay.
Oh dang! Kyle says he's taking A-Stam tomorrow. That's crazy. Good luck, man. That's a freaking grind to study for. Holy cow.
Taking the what?
It's an actuarial test.
Oh.
Yeah. C-Dub says, I tried the 107, it was a no-go. Do I still trade this price to 103, or do I, or for Brees Hall, I'm leaning stick and pick. I would stick and pick at this point. So, I think you've got it, C-Dub. I think you stick and pick, man. Jesse did ask, would you do Brees, AR, and Olave for Tua, Tyreek Hill, and Kamara? No.
Brees, AR, Olave for Tua, Tyreek Hill. Nope.
No, I think you need I think you need more back there.
Yeah.
All right, and then also I had a question from Brett. Says, can you do another team in my league? Can I give you another team in my league to do also? It would have to be a separate review because we'd have to do 2 different team blueprints for it. But you can use the link that I'm posting if you want to. If it will take you here. And if you want to do an a la carte blueprint for that one, then you've got a discount on it now. But it will take you. Come on. Here. And the second one will let you just get an a la carte blueprint. It's a direct link. So yeah, but that we'd have to do it that way because we can't do 2 in 1. We don't have anywhere to put the other one. So, but we still have 3 more spots. So jump in. There's the link. Again, you can get a blueprint. This is our last time we'll be able to guarantee before the NFL draft starts we can get you a blueprint in. But Expo Jesse's got another team up. Keep asking questions in the comments, Jesse. They're helpful to us as well. Definitely want to make sure we're giving you as most specific advice we can. Just starting getting predictive modeling on one more left after this. You are close. So good luck, Kyle. I hope you kill it, man. Pop back in and let me know how you did.
Yeah.
All right. Rebuilding.
All right, Jesse.
Do I move Josh Allen to get 2+ startable pieces or several picks, or do I wait till 2027 to start drafting rookies? All right, cool. The boys club, but better. And not the boys club, but the boys club, but better. And we'll start by grading position groups here. Again, it's green because of site glitch. We'll hopefully get that fixed here soon. So
yeah, so we got Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins. It's a 5. You have Najee Harris, Clyde Edwards, nothing. It's a 1. You have Neighbors, London, Olave, drop off. We'll give you a 6.
Dang,
and then Kincaid.
Receivers.
Kincaid's like a 3. So we'll go hard rebuild here because you don't have any picks in 25. You have 2 26 seconds and a 4th next year.
So rebuild.
This will take a couple of years. Yep. And I mean, number one move that I'm doing here is I'm down tiering from Josh Allen. So you mentioned that. Should you down tier from Josh Allen? Yes.
Yeah,
definitely,
what did he say? He said
do that.
2+ startable pieces or several picks. Yeah, just make a big down tier there. You have to. You've got to get, again, you have to have assets to increase in value to actually get value on your team. So that's what we're doing.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, what happened there? That was weird. Sorry. Okay, Najee Harris and Kincaid. I'm going to move both those guys. And then we got a down tier from one of Neighbors or London. You choose.
London.
Okay.
You got to go to Wilson.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. So if we're down tier from Allen, we'll go to Caleb or Mahomes. If you want to go to safety, you go Mahomes.
Just
if
get
you
a
want to
haul
go
on top.
More value upside, go Caleb Williams. I will add that in the comments. Do not down tier from Allen unless you're getting a haul.
No picks on this one either.
I want a cornerstone wide receiver on top of Caleb or Mahomes, whoever you choose there. I saw a deal once go down. This doesn't happen in every single league. I saw a deal once go down where someone down tiered from Josh Allen and got Justin Herbert and Puka Nacua. Those types of hauls, you're not going to get Puka Nacua obviously on top of like Mahomes or Caleb, but you can get. I mean, we mentioned Garrett Wilson here. If you could get Patrick Mahomes and Garrett Wilson for Josh Allen, like that's what I would be down tiering to.
Yeah.
And that's what someone should be willing to pay.
Sully says he got his submitted, so we have 2 spots left for tonight.
Other quarterback targets, I'll go to the lower range. You can go for Dak, you can go for Goff, you can go for Baker. I'll go for Dak because he has good value upside. Garrett Wilson, already mentioned as a target here, and then Marvin Harrison Jr. I think is also a solid target when you're down tiering from Drake London.
Yeah, I think it's solid. I mean,
focus.
make as many trades as you can, man. Like, I mean, this.
Yep.
We're gonna do a video, I think, after the draft. I've got 2 teams lined up that have like flipped their team completely in one off season, and we're just gonna show you how they did it, and it'll prove some of our theories. So.
Yep. Since you don't have any rookie picks in 2025, we're not really even worried about you getting rookie running backs or rookie anything this year, unless you like get some picks at a really fair price. But focus primarily on building up QB wide receiver value upside when making trades.
Yeah.
And then if you can get 25 or 26 picks at a discount when down tiering, capitalize. The only way you'll be able to get 25 picks at a discount at this point is if you like make a trade now before the NFL draft. You're not going to get them at a discount after.
And he did ask a question here. My brother has the 101 in Garrett Wilson. Do I trade him Allen for the 101 in Wilson, or is that too cheap? It's probably too cheap.
101 is technically right in that same tier of Mahomes and Caleb Williams. So I would flip that 101 for a quarterback if you were to do that, and it would have to be Mahomes or Caleb Williams.
I think I would try to get a little more, but I think if that was like your bare minimum, then you have to probably on this team. So.
All right, man. Let us know if you have any questions. Obviously, you had that one, but keep sending us follow-ups and letting us know.
Fire away in the comments, man. But you're also a member now, so we appreciate that. Make sure you send Nathan and I a friend request on Discord if you haven't already. But we appreciate you getting 2 tonight, man. So hopefully that helps you on both of them. And again, as you have questions, you're also going to get Infinite for one of them. So you can sign one of them for Infinite, and you can get a team review every month on it. So, all right. Frosty says, golfing while listening, back-to-back quad bogeys, time to down tier from golf to pickleball. Yeah, it's a pretty steep down tier, but if you can get like your self-confidence back on top, plus a little more, like honestly, I think I would do it. It's not a bad idea.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Right. We have room for 2 more because Sunny Vag just submitted another.
You do it every time. Sunny Vag.
Oh, frick. I literally said Vaj in my head and I was like, no, it's Vag. Then yeah.
Nathan, just say it out loud. Think what word it sounds like. And then don't say the word that sounds like Vag. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I know. That was bad.
Shoemake does have a question for us. Jeez. Comment section lambasts to this mofo. CJ Stroud, Brees Hall, or the 102 Dak Prescott?
I'd take Dak over Brees. I'd take the 102 over Stroud. Actually, 102 and Stroud probably in the same tier. Get the mid-second.
I would easily take this trade, Shoemake. So.
Yep, I like it.
Nick says, been following you guys for months. Finally pulled the trigger to join. Hey, we appreciate that, Nick. Make sure you send Nathan and I a friend request over on Discord and send us a message so you can kind of introduce yourself. We can chat with you. But really, really excited that you joined. We've got your blueprint in here, and we're really looking forward to having you, man. So if you need anything from us, you just let us know. So, Shoemake, I'm making this trade. Yeah, that's what I thought. You thought correctly, my friend. We got an email saying the review is complete. I'm not seeing the blueprint on my reviews. Yeah, it will be sent there tomorrow, so you should see it there after tomorrow.
Yep, we needed like 24 hours, no more than 24 hours, just to get it all together, and then sent to you. So,
how do you convince league mates to do trades? I'm trying to down tier on my leagues so they counter every time any trade advice or trade technique. Wait till they get more active, and then try to put yourself in positive leverage situations where they get a player they want, or a player they need, even, like, which is going to be, in season leverage. It could be around the rookie draft when they want somebody really bad leverage. So just be patient, though, and find yourself in those leverage situations. You're going to have a lot better success trading. So where do we find your Discord names? Over on the Discord in the domain section. You should see us over there in the announcements and stuff. So, all right, yeah, 2 more spots, like Nathan said. So if you want to get yours done tonight, you've got to reserve it probably here pretty soon. And then we will have our cut-off point. So J-Rock says T-Law or DK in the 211. I'd take Trevor Lawrence still there. What is happening with this site right now?
Frick.
Are all of these doing it? I'm an idiot.
Oh my gosh, they all are.
So is it broken, or did I just need to refresh?
No, it's broken.
All right. Oh gosh.
I'm tagging Joe in the creator chat.
Okay, good. Tell him we're live if he wants to come look. Oh, you know what? No, don't do it. Don't do it. I know it's wrong. It's my rankings.
Okay.
Come on, submit. It's not letting me submit. Oh well. I will do this while you guys start on this review.
Yeah. So Kennedy T, this is a 16-team super flex. So quarterbacks are going to be so hard to come by. Orphan, this is an orphan he picked up his second year. Traded Jefferson for Puka in a 26 early to mid first. That's a fine deal. Trying to move 105 plus Marv, or 105 back for 109 plus a 25th pick, or 105 plus 4 Marv. I got you. Discussions for Cook and Tracy for Garrett Wilson. Holy crap. Please do that. What to do with Higgins and draft capital. The plan is to tank for QB 126. Waiting on rookie blueprint for post-draft, please. Yeah, Kennedy, just let us know.
There we go. Gosh.
Go ahead and send us a DM when you want to get that rookie draft blueprint part of the blueprint done, and just update us on your rookie picks. But we'll need a reminder for that. Okay, here we go. It's alive again. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler, Deshaun Watson, nothing. It's a 0. James Cook, Tyron Tracy is a 3 at running back. You have Punakua, T. Higgins, Juwan Jennings, A.D. Mitchell, Amari Cooper. I'll give you a 6 there. This is a 16-team deep league. Tight end is a 2. And your rookie picks, you've got the 105. You've got the 205. You've got the 315. Sounds so funny. And the 409. And your rookie picks in 2026, you have a 26 first and 3 extra seconds. Okay, so this team, looking at some of the top teams in your league,
they're
Josh
not
Allen,
that crazy.
Amon-Ra, London, Waddle, Ayuk. This top team is very, very good
The
for
top
a
team's good.
16 team.
The teams below
2, we've
him.
got Daniels, McCarthy, and then he's got wide receivers, and then he's got some early picks.
Let's make some moves here, and it's a super flex. Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm like, he doesn't have any quarterbacks at all.
But he does have picks, and he has a lot of picks for next year to use. I think you contend, because I think you can use those 26 first and get there too.
So just for your reference, his pick this year was the 105, meaning he was bottom 5 in the league. I think his value is being boosted because he has 3 firsts in 2026.
Yeah, which again, I think you could use. Let's see, one running back away and Honey Badgers.
You want to trade those 26 firsts right now?
Honey Badgers, I don't.
I'm going. I would go future value for this team.
One running back away, I would trade his first. The other one, I wouldn't. But we can go future value here, or 1 year reload, one of the 2.
He has 3 26 firsts, so
yeah,
a lot of future pick value. 16 teams are so tough to evaluate because we're so like they're just very rare. I reviewed another 16 team today. Yeah, Cook and Tracy, I think you're on the right track there. I would definitely move both of those guys.
Says I have 326. Trying to find out QB. Dami has all the QBs. Is crazy high value. Where is Dami? Dami sells QBs.
Yeah. Burrow, Nix, Prescott, Geno.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't start all of those guys. He really should move one of them.
What's the difference between a future value and a 1 year reload? Future value is going to be more you have a lot of young players, have a lot of picks as well, so a lot of assets that are going to increase in value in the future because they are very insulated. A 1 year reload is like you are coming down off of contending for a championship, and you could technically contend, but you don't have enough value to, and so you need to take a year and stack value so you can have more value to spend and contend without completely tanking your team. Because you got to understand, it costs contending has a cost, like a value cost, and if you have if contending costs 9 value credits and you have 11 total in your roster, you have 2 options. You can spend the 9 and have 2 value credits left and end up in a hard rebuild, or you can double your value credits and then spend 9 the next year and be fine. So,
yeah. So yeah, James Cook, Tracy.
Man,
we'll
it's a
pivot off.
start 9 league. Holy crap!
I know, isn't that crazy?
That's insane, dude.
I know. Like Jennings has value in this league. It's wild. We're gonna. I mean, he already down tiered from JJ and got that extra 26 first. He down tiered from JJ to Puka plus the first. Probably down tier from Higgins or Puka.
So he says he wants James Cook in the 105 for Higgins in an early second. And either Cook or the 10 and the 105 for Higgins in an early second for Knicks. Yeah, no, there's no point in doing that. Yeah.
Actually, Higgins in the early second. Higgins in an early second for Knicks. I would do that for Knicks. In a Superflex 16 team.
Yeah, he doesn't have an early second though.
He has a 205.
I mean, if you can do the 205, second, but sure, that's a late second. But if you can do Higgins in the 205 for Knicks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juwan does have value here. I would definitely flip him mid-season. Like I was looking at him thinking that's a solid flex option. I wasn't necessarily thinking though that you had to start 9 players. So
yeah,
that's kind of
crazy. Jennings at a premium during the season. And then if you can pull off Cook and Tracy for Garrett Wilson, I would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just with your targets, again, I mentioned Garrett Wilson. I'll add him as a target on here. I'm thinking affordable quarterbacks, like Goff is an affordable quarterback. That guy that has 4 QBs has Dak. I mean, even Geno is going to have value in this league.
He wants Higgins, the 105, and 26 second for Knicks. Tell the dude to get lost. Like, honestly, just tell him to get lost.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in doing that.
Right.
Take Shador at the 105.
Yep. If you're down tier from Higgins, you can try to down tier from Higgins and go to one of those, go to like Odunze or Rashee Rice and get any plus you can on top. I would explore. I would also explore potential down tiers from Puka to London or MHJ plus a solid premium.
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, as a future value, especially in a deep league like this. I mean,
down tiering is going to be your best friend.
Yeah.
Give you Worthy as a value range target too. Those wide receivers go in there. So Jared Goff, Garrett Wilson, Romo Odunze, Xavier Worthy, shopping James Cook, Tyron Tracy, T. Higgins, and mentioned Puka in the comments as well. So,
and again, I would shop Cook and Tracy before the NFL draft.
Yeah, you're gonna be looking real good next year with the picks that you have.
And he did say, I feel like just holding off QB until 2026. From a pick standpoint, you could. And again, like I mentioned, I definitely, if you're gonna just reload here, I wouldn't trade your 26 first, but I'm definitely not trading Honey Badgers. Let's look at his team. Wow, how is his team actually better than yours? And he's that further down the rankings. How is that even possible?
Because it's a pretty tight league across the board. Look at the power rankings.
Yeah.
When you have a 16 team, when it's so evenly spread out, like it's all gonna be based on the top assets that someone owns. Like if they have Gibbs, they're gonna be probably like.
I just don't understand for the life of me how we got him up at 5. It says the picks. It says it's the picks.
Yeah.
So lots of seconds next year too. So you're gonna have a good opportunity to stack some depth in next year's class as well. Everyone doesn't want running backs right now. Ugh. That's tough, man. That's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Try your best. See what kind of deals you can get, but. Any other questions, KT? Anything on our end? Anything we need?
Nope.
We just did a 14 distribution draft. Ugh.
Oh,
why? That makes me
is awful.
upset. That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Distribution drafts stink. All right, if you have any other questions, though, Kennedy, let us know. Counting on that future value. Yeah, I mean, you could be in a lot worse shape here. You got a lot of picks, so 6 teams it was. Wow, frick.
Yep. Wow.
So, AKJ, I'm assuming you're in this league too. Thanks, KT. We appreciate you. Yeah, any questions you got, let us know, man. But
yes, sir. All right, Avery, next league ID for Nady Ice is in your chat. Just send it to
thanks. Boop. All right, we'll pull this up over here. Yeah, you're in this league too. Cool. That's cool. You guys are playing together. And yours is almost done, so. Is the blueprint you got for this league too, AK? Yeah, Kennedy and you guys are friends, so.
Yep, it is.
There you go. Yeah, I figured. What's the league name on this one, Nathan?
It is Big Dogs Dynasty.
Team name?
Drake and Josh. Send me a screenshot of those picks if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
So this is a 12-team Superflex full PPR. Josh Allen and Geno Smith. Joe Flacco. I'll give you a 6 there. You have David Montgomery, Jalen Wright, Aaron Jones. At running back, which is probably a 2, you have Drake London, Lad McConkey, T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy, Brandon Ayuk, Jawan Jennings. That's like a 7 at wide receiver. That's pretty good. And then tight ends, you've got a 3 with David Njoku. So 6'2", 7'3". How are we looking with the draft capital? 112,
yeah.
201, 312. Yeah. How are his power rankings? 12-team Superflex,
he's
full
second.
PPR. Yeah, I mean, you're obviously being elevated by owning Josh Allen. Josh Allen alone probably gives you a top 2 quarterback room according to the power rankings at that position, which is hilarious. But we're gonna contend here. I'll go well-rounded, contends, reload because you do have your future picks, and then we're just gonna make some down tiers, kind of fill out your starting lineup, mainly running back, and you'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I think you down tier from Allen. You mentioned it. I mean, look, the good thing about having Allen on a team like this is that he has so much value.
Power.
You can get so much back for him, man. So
yeah,
I like the wide receiver room. I think it's solid. You got Jawan Jennings down there as well. You can plug in. I think you need to add a running back or 2. You do have 2 picks though in the late first, early second. You got 2 back-to-back picks there, and so I think you could get running back there as well. I mean, I think you really could.
Yeah. It's nice that he has Jennings that he can just start at the beginning of the season, and then Ayuk comes back and he can start him if Ayuk really does take over. I don't think that's a bad combo at all.
Yeah.
So Allen, the first down tier for sure. Other moves, probably down tier from Lad.
Ooh, KT says him and AK co-manage a league together. I definitely want to do that one. That would be fun. That would be awesome. We've got 2 spots left for blueprints, by the way. If you're just joining, you want to get your team reviewed. Last time, we're going to be traveling tomorrow to Tucson for the draft, so.
Let's hold your picks for now, like 112, 201, and then obviously the third round too.
Yeah.
But like the early second's right where you want to be. The 112 you can just stick with right now. What do you think?
I was thinking the same thing. I was trying to think of like what I could do with the picks, and I think stick and pick is going to be the best option there.
Yeah, I've got a third move that I'm trying to think on here because we got an Allen down tier, we have a Lad down tier. Who's the third guy that we move or shop?
What was the second move you said? The Allen one, and who else?
For this team, any shot we could move Ayuk for DK or someone else.
Something like that would not be a bad idea. I mean, what running back targets are we giving him?
Shop him and see.
And what quarterback
running back target? So quarterback down tier target. If we're down tiering from Allen, do the same thing that we did with that last team. Probably go. Let's go Mahomes for this team. I'll give you Goff as a cheap option. Not a cheap option to down tier from Allen. You don't want to do that. But if you get multiple QBs or if you go Mahomes plus, we'll give you running backs here. I think JT's a good target. Who are some of the worst teams in the league? What running backs do they own?
Kyle down here has Cook and McCaffrey. And then Kamara and Connor are in the second to last team. And then Kyron and Bijan.
We'll go Kyron and McCaffrey.
Yeah, I like that.
I think those are good targets on this team. Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, Kyron Williams, Christian McCaffrey. Just reinforcing the comments, down tiering from Josh Allen should help you. Build up running back and or get an additional QB to kind of fill out your depth.
Yeah. He said, it's fresh start. People aren't really trading. You think is a target running back or wide receiver with the picks? I would say probably best player available for you. You've got a pretty well-rounded team. And, yeah, you can definitely tell it's a fresh startup. You did pretty well, though. You are a little, ways ahead of everybody there, honestly. Like 10% higher. But I would say probably just best player available. I think, obviously you need running back. So if you get there and there's a running back, a wide receiver in the same tier, I think you just take running back there. So, but you've definitely done a fine job with this team. I will say that.
Yeah, you have. When you're down tiering from Lad, you can go. You can do like a small down tier if you want to a Roma Rashid, but again, we kind of gave you Kyron as a target for a running back that you can include in the Josh Allen down tier, or you can include in the Lad McConkey down tier if you were to do like Kyron plus like DJ Moore or something like that. So that's also an option here, and just if you can get productive RB vets at a discount, capitalize. Don't be afraid to get some of those RB vets since you do have some picks that you're going to get some younger assets in the draft with, and
yes,
then we can kind of go from there. I have no issue with you getting some contending assets. Chris Godwin, Devontae Adams would not be bad for this team either.
No, not at all.
All right, man, let us know if you have any questions on this team. He does have his future picks also.
Yes, he does.
26
picks, all of his 26 picks. So, yeah. So, a couple of strategy points here for you, Nathan. I think that, coming out of a startup, like you kind of mentioned, it's going to be pretty hard to trade, I think, right away. That's pretty common at every startup. But the rookie draft is going to change up some values. August is going to change up some values. So just hang tight, stay patient. You don't have team need right now. As we get closer to August, you're definitely going to want to secure some running backs. But take best player available in the draft, and the trading will definitely, it will come.
Yes. If you trade it,
they will come.
If you shop it, they will come.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, if you have any other questions,
I haven't seen the movie in years.
But we appreciate you. I hear my son. He should not be up at 8:40.
Oh boy. Still feeling sicky. Oh, just Oggs being up.
I don't know. He doesn't sound. He's not crying. He's just talking.
Oh, that's funny. All right, DJ, you're up next, man.
Yeah, DJ412. Let us know that you're still here in the comments. But if you have any questions while we're doing this, let us know. AJ says, if you don't drop a like, or AK says, if you don't drop a like and subscribe, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why? And I do agree with that one. It's going into the third year of this league. I came in third last year, came in second this year. Well, hey, there's a trend here, right? Obviously need at tight. I have an obvious need at tight end. I'm looking to add more value at running back and more depth at wide receiver. This is an IDP league where we start linebacker, defensive line, defensive back, and IDP flex. Sounds crazy, but we all love it. No, I don't think it's crazy at all. 107, 207, 307, 407. Perfect. West Side Natty Boys here. This guy up top in a 10-team, 1 QB start 7 has a pretty freaking insane team. Your team's pretty good too, though. I like this team. Let's again, this is a 1 QB, 10 team start 7, half PPR. It's also a 1 point tight end premium. Great out your positioning groups here. Drake May, Jared Goff, Geno Smith. Nice. I actually really like that in a super flex, but in a 1 QB, yeah, it's not great.
It's like a 5.
5?
Yeah.
Jacobs, Kamara, Tracy, Benson. Another 5?
Yeah, and a 10 team. Yeah, probably a 4.
CD, Amon-Ra, T. Higgins, and then nothing. Still probably gets him to a 7.
7.
If not an 8.
Yeah, likely is a 1.
Yeah.
And then 107, 207, 307, 407.
You just want to try to reload. I mean, he's got okay. It's a start 7.
It's a start 7.
So he's got the lineup to contend. I lied.
He only has to start 1 running back too.
It's a wide receiver factory. Oh, do you really?
Yeah, 1 running back, start 1 flex, and then 3 wide receivers, which is right up his alley, and then a tight end.
He does have the 107 as well. So I gave him a wide receiver factory, contend, reload.
Yeah, I think I'm good with that. This is the same issue that I had with I've been DMing Larkspur.
There's David.
Because he was asking
David.
about that. He was asking about a 10 team start 7, and I'm like, dude, because he went from like reload future value a couple months ago to he made a move or two, and got literally 1 player that like totally changed the outlook of his starting lineup and kind of team this year.
Yeah,
it's like very minimal moves can make a big difference for teams like this because all we care about is your starting lineup. Like I'll add that in the comments. The only thing that matters in this league is your starting lineup. Depth is literally meaningless. 1 depth guy, maybe. That's all we care about.
All right, moves here. I mean, I think you tried to trade Tracy. I'm assuming, David, you can tell me if you already tried, but
Tracy, Pacheco, Bigsby, package him for all I care.
Yeah. You don't need any of
them off your roster before the NFL draft. You have 1 day, 1 full day.
Honestly, I would try to. What are you doing with the 107? I'm seeing if you can get like a McCaffrey, Henry type plus with the 107.
Moving the 107, yeah.
Yeah, and just getting the highest upside possible player. So like, let's just go ahead and look at some of the worst teams. So I'm looking to trade Bigsby, Checo, and Tracy. Yeah, keep doing it. Work it. CMC and CMC's on this bottom team. Now this guy might think he's contending. Yeah, he probably does think he's contending. Try to get Christian McCaffrey, but if you can't, I understand. Try to get Derrick Henry. Here's the thing with the starting lineup, everybody thinks they're contending.
Mm-hmm.
So try for those guys. I definitely like the high upside guys like that you could just, it's a 1 running back and 1 flex. So
can we try to up tier from your QBs even?
Yeah, I mean,
or do we just stick with May since he's rushing?
If you can get to Hurts, I would take Hurts.
Yeah, so would I.
So, I mean, I think you try it.
We'll try it out. How are we going to deal with tight end here? Probably get like anyone, like an Njoku and Ingram and Andrews.
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, are McMillan and Kamara close enough to just swap? Yeah, I would easily take Kamara, but they are close enough. You're right about that.
He has Kamara, I think.
As Crispy was asking that question.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you won't be able to get Kittle or Hawk, but that next tier below is going to be better.
Yeah.
To target at an affordable price. And again, like you had the 107, so you made the playoffs last year, and it would have been because of your wide receiver room. So that makes us confident that you can probably do that again. We have McCaffrey as a target. We can go another running back.
Yeah, he's got Jacobs and Kamara. I mean,
We'll go Mixon, and then we'll go wide receiver. Go productive wide receiver like a Godwin. These are all just options for your team. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get every single one of them. But if you get a couple of them, it's going to make your team better.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, you can probably hear my kid crying. He's not happy. He's sick right now. But, said made it to the ship. I had Higgins and the other guy had Chase. I thought I had him. Yeah, Higgins won me a championship. So,
yeah.
But
yeah, man. With your rookie draft blueprint, we'll give you some projected targets for all the picks that you have all the way down to the 4th round. But
yes,
with you shopping that 107, we'll let you know like who we expect to be in that range if you're going to give them up, and make sure that you're not underselling that 107. We have seen in Superflex formats a little different in 1QB, but like in Superflex formats, we've seen the 107 go for Kyron Williams. I've seen the 108 go for Kyron Williams. So be aggressive when you're shopping that 107 on the clock. Don't undersell it.
All right. David, what other questions do you have? You can drop them in there. I mean, again, you put yourself in a pretty good situation. You got plenty of contending assets. You got a good quarterback. You've got high upside guys. I would keep considering up tiering in this league and a start 70. That's always going to be on the table, and I think it should be as well. So, all right, I know Jer Bear is Bofa, so Jer Bear, let us know that you're still here, man. But we are excited about this. Are y'all doing any more live reviews in the queue tonight, Matt? We have 2 more spots right now. Let me refresh and confirm we have 2 spots left. But I will drop the link. Yeah, 2 spots left. Then we're leaving for the airport tomorrow at 4 a.m. So that's all we're doing tonight. But all right, Bofa, here we go. The honored one. I traded Hall and Laporta for CD. Amazing trade. I have the 105, 206, 208. Content has been great. Appreciate it. We appreciate you watching, man. You've been around a while,
Thanks, man.
Bro, so. All right. KT is back from the 16-team league. Would you trade Cook, Juwan Jennings, in a late second for Garrett Wilson in the 216? So it's Cook and Juwan Jennings for Garrett Wilson, essentially.
Yes.
And he's reloading. So yeah. What's up, Jer
Garrett
Bear?
Wilson easily.
David did ask, are there any other players you should move off of other than running backs? You're in pretty good shape, honestly. I mean, and we gave you a couple on the blueprint, but like honestly, I don't think you need to be like scrambling to move off of players on your team. You've built your team well, so yeah, it's all right. We checked that he made sure he doesn't have an ear infection. He doesn't, so he'll be good to fly. So, but yeah, he was better today. It's just a cold, they said. This is a Superflex 8-team start 10 PPR. Even for an 8-team, I feel like this team's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, where's he grading with his league across the league? The honored
second.
one, number 2. I mean, that checks out. This is a really
Like,
good team.
Him and another guy are up there. So
Right.
yeah, let's grade this again. 8-team: Lamar, Purdy, McCarthy. 8.
Yeah.
Barkley, Achane, and that's it.
Let's go 7 in it. Since it's a
7,
super flex in an 8-team, we'll go 7 at QB. Sorry. Running back. What did you say at running back?
7. Yeah.
Wide receiver: JJ, CD, Higgins, Odunze, Rice, Waddle, Terry, McMillan. Even in an 8-team, this is still a wide receiver
9.
factory. That's a 9.
Yeah.
And then Kittle's a
still
7. So wide receiver factory.
Yeah, we'll go wide receiver factory here.
Can you let us know what your picks are in the comments? What your specific 25 rookie picks are? Oh wait, nope. You did let us know in the comments. Don't listen to me. I lied. 105, 206, and 208.
Awesome. 105, 106, 208. No, 105, 206, 208.
Yep.
Okay, so you
said
said
he
the
traded
105 on the team, Jim.
in an 8-team. He traded Brees Hall and Laporta for CD Lamb.
Yeah, I saw that. It's nuts.
Matty Glow, we got your blueprint in, man. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, Matt. Yep, Matty just asked. So we got one more spot. Matty got the second to last spot here. Jabber says, I want to know who y'all recommend in the first round for me. I'm thinking of going water wide receiver and think I can get some good running backs in the second round. Okay, so he said I wanted to turn into a wide receiver factory so bad. I'm looking to bolster it even more. Yeah, you definitely have one for sure. I mean, you have the best wide receiver room in your league by far. So All right. Yeah, let's get you something here though. I mean, it's an 8-team start 10. I think you up tier multiple times.
Yep.
I think you get a high end flex spot running back. I think you
Purdy
up
McCarthy,
tier.
I'm up tiering.
Yep, I think you up tier from those guys. Thanks, David. We appreciate you, man. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. Definitely get on a stream. Send it to us again. I would love to see how it turns out afterwards and give you kind of an update, a follow-up with Blueprint. So we appreciate you, David.
Waddle Terry, I'm up tiering. And probably Odunze McMillan I'd up tier too.
And look, Jared Bear, here's the thing. You've done a really good job building depth on this team.
Or go even like
you don't need
Odunze Waddle up tier.
You don't even need the depth because you're only starting 10 players. It's only 18. It's only a start 80-player league.
Right. Terry McMillan up tier.
What's up, Bon Peefy? Good to see you, man. I hope your lacrosse season's going well.
Hey, by the way, even an 18-man, get Pacheco off your roster before the NFL draft.
By the way, the CMC over the 2-2 mostly by far. But yeah, I mean, if you can get anything for him, I would.
Yep. Okay, so Purdy McCarthy when we're up tiering from there. Who do we want to go for?
Somebody with high upside. I mean, you don't even have to up tier to get to freaking Baker Mayfield. You could try to get to like Bo Nix.
I would try for even Kyler.
Okay.
I'm trying to find guys that need like some help at quarterback.
And
this Abyss guy has Jaden Daniels and then Tua.
Yeah.
You know how sick it would be if you got Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, just be expensive. But you could. You have the depth to do it, I think. And he did say, yeah, I'm used to playing.
That would be the
10,
one guy
mans.
that would be willing to. That would probably be the one guy that would be willing to trade for quarterback depth.
Yeah, so let's try it. He says, I'm used to playing in 10 and 12 man, so the depth holding is just instinct now. Even in a 10-12 man, this would be insane depth. But yeah, I totally understand that. And now it's better to be conservative. You can always trade away your depth and get upside. So yeah, Daniels does sound nice.
Like, dude, if you can package Purdy McCarthy and even have to pay your 105, like I'd do that for Daniels in this format. Yeah. Your team would be broken.
Yes.
So Odunze Waddle.
Let's see.
Yeah. So an Odunze Waddle up tier. We can probably get you up to JSN.
Yeah.
You have so many wide receivers. I'll give you a couple running back targets since you only have Saquon and Achane, JT, and Kyron.
Yeah. You know, if you go cheaper, you go Derrick Henry. I mean, looking at this team down here with Jaden Daniels, you could potentially get JT or Derrick Henry or both in that deal.
Yep. And the guy at the very bottom of your league has Jacobs and CMC. I'll add that in the comments.
Yeah. Yes.
Target, Jacobs, and CMC from the rebuild in your league.
I'm curious, Jared, did you win this league last year?
Well, he has the 105, and that's his pick. So looks like he didn't. He would have made the playoffs, but he probably got knocked out first round.
Jeez, it's brutal. You got a good.
But
team.
he didn't have CD. He moved Brees.
He says he got
Laporta
third,
and got CD.
So
Lamb.
yeah. Man. Oh man. I mean, yeah, you getting CD back is gonna be crazy for this team. You should win this league this year, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'll just add in the comments here, up tier where you can, to maximize the production upside of your starting lineup.
Yeah.
Raise your ceiling as much as you can.
He said, I outscored everyone. My next closest team to me was 300 points behind. That doesn't surprise me either. Yeah, you definitely needed Rice. You definitely needed CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. Yep. Achane had a couple duds there, so.
All right, man. Let us know if you have any follow-ups or questions for this team. Feel free to shoot us a DM in Discord. We can help you with any trade negotiations that you're going through. But I mean, I would shoot for the stars with this team because anything short of that is just not going to improve your current roster.
Yeah. All right, buddy. This is a great team, man. I'm glad you got this submitted. We would love to have you come join the community if you ever feel like doing that as well.
Love the username too.
Yes, Bofa.
Jeez.
But I'll also just love having you in the YouTube comments, man. You've been around for a while. So he said, what were the rookie recommendations? I think I missed them.
The rookie recommendations, we've got projected targets on the rookie draft blueprint that we'll include with your blueprint. I can run through them real quick. There's a lot of players. Travis Hunter, Travion Henderson, Luther Burden are guys that could potentially be there at the 105. You could even get a follower like Tet McMillan if someone goes above. Shador Sanders, Cam Scatterboot, DJ Giddens kind of there at the 206. You probably don't need to go quarterback as much in this league because you already have a pretty solid QB room. You just want to be up tiering there, but those will be the guys available in that range. DJ Giddens, Jaden Higgins, Trey Harris at the 10 or at the 208. So we'll give you that whole list and some of the targets that you can go for there. But I mean, I would even be looking to up tier from the 206 and the 208.
Yeah. All right, Jer Bear. Again, we appreciate you. Love having you around, man. And I believe we are maxed out for tonight in blueprints. So.
Yep.
So, any other blueprints that are submitted tonight, we would have to do. Dang. I'm looking at Rave Paddle, who just submitted. Rave Paddle, let me know if you're on the stream, man. Rave Paddle, it looks like he subscribed last year. He just used the voucher.
Okay. So,
but he paid to upgrade it though, so he's good.
I got you.
It's just funny. I'm like, jeez, you always sat on that one for a while.
Yep. All right, Nick's up next.
What's up, Ravi? Good to see you. All right, go work out, Jabber. I appreciate you. Nikki T.
He did have a comment in here. He said, league started last year. I didn't love my team after the startup draft, so tanked in 24. Made a ton of trades looking for small value wins. Would love to move 25 picks for players that can help me win now. I have 627 firsts.
This team's really good. Holy crap. 12 team, 1 QB start 9. Jaden Daniels and Kyler and a 1 QB is a 9, if not a 10. 12 team, I'll give it a 10. I don't care.
Yep, that's great. 1 QB.
Kyron, Brees, Mixon, also very good in a 12 team. It's a 7, boarding an 8. Give it a 7. Probably an 8. I don't know what it is, Nathan.
Probably go with 7.
CD, Nico, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, another 7 or 8.
Then McBride's
and then
a 9.
Trey McBride's a 9. This is a high-end, well-rounded team is what it is.
Yeah.
Could also go elite QB tight end, but
yep.
It's a contend reload to me. And you've
reload.
got all those first and 27. That's going to put really down the road. Honestly, you're probably contend with 6, 27 first in this roster. So I'm giving him that 3-hour look. You do, and you said you wanted to move your 25 picks maybe for some proven guys. But like, to be honest with you, I don't think you need to, because you can take Hampton. He would be great for your team. If you can move Hampton for like a stud wide receiver, I would do it. You're set at quarterback and you are set at tight end. You're literally, it's just, how do we, in a start 9 league, how do we get the flex spots, this high upside? What are his current flex spot players?
Value-wise, Jaden Reed and Mike Evans. You got Devontae Adams in there, though, too. That would be your only other viable flex option. Mixon.
Okay.
Mixon, too.
Okay, so Mixon and Adams. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, so then you would basically add in the 102, 106. So I can see why he would want to trade him for proven players. So let's give him some proven options to trade for with those picks, I think. Because it sounds like that's what he wants to do, and I definitely don't disagree with that.
So you want to shop the 102?
I think you just let's just give him options. Proven asset for the 102 and the 106 here.
Okay.
Definitely cool just removing all doubt and then going for it. Now here's the thing.
No.
I
would up tier from the 204 and the 207 as well. Just FYI.
Yeah, I want overpays for all these picks, so don't undersell these, Nikki. But where's Nick? Is he in the comments? What's up, Cruz? Good to see you. Tiny Goose, we can't wait either.
Yep.
Oh, and Rave Paddle says, hey, this is his. All good if you can't go tonight. You're the last one, man. You're good to go. Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, I was just gonna say, just FYI, guys, if you're looking to submit a blueprint tonight, we are maxed out for tonight because we got to go to Tucson in the morning.
Yeah, so if you submit, you would be first in line for our next live one. So,
yep.
Which it might be Thursday, but there's Nick. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, buddy. And we might be doing more Thursday, so if you do submit, we can still do the blueprints for you. We just won't be able to do them on the stream tonight. So,
yep. No 26 first or second. Yeah, so don't undersell your 102.
Good. And he says he's good. He says
106.
He's willing to make picks unless it's a good deal. So, yeah, that's where you should be. 420 RZA says, thinking about Judkins at 5 and Dynasty Rookie Draft, is that too much of a reach? TBD. Ask me again after Friday.
All right, so the 102. Who are we going for at the 102?
I want JSN or I want JSN.
Wow, look at you. That's adorable. I thought the same player.
Yeah.
I was just about to put him down. Who do we have at running back? We have Brees, Kyron, Mixon. Oh, hey, by the way, we're gonna move Brees.
I'm good with that. JT plus.
Yeah.
Let's actually just look down at the bottom here. Chuba, Connor, Monty, Bucky, Henry, McCaffrey, Kamara.
Chuba's gonna be the go there. CMC, Kamara.
I would rather do CMC. Yeah, I would rather do CMC or Kamara. Yeah.
And this, with his build, I would do that too.
Yeah.
And then
again, those guys, Nick, are 106. Your upside.
Yeah, 106 if we're looking for a productive wide receiver there.
DJ Moore-ish range. Maybe it's a little higher than that. No, that's about where it's been going.
That's about.
That's the sucky wide receiver range. Maybe you stick and pick at the 106. Or
only way I would do it. Or what? Say that again.
Or you could try to trade it for one of those running backs we recommend.
I mean, you can trade the 106 for JT, and then you can try to up tier from Brees and go get Achane.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's do that.
So those are all options, Nick. Got a lot of flexibility.
All right, so Devon Achane, Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Jackson Smith, and Jigba are targets for this team. I mean, your wide receiver room is pretty set as is, and we're just going to give you an extra move there. Hey, I'm going to add in the comments, let's shop Jaden Reed and Tucker Kraft for more impact, high production upside assets.
Yeah.
You feel free to package them.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, you're the value to get pretty much whoever you want. Let's really focus on maximizing your flex spot upside.
That's really the only goal here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a cap to how many rookie picks you'd want this year? We try not to make more than 3 or 4 first-round rookie picks on a given team. So that's just a general strategy.
Yep.
Chris just said land. I have no clue what that means. My wide receiver ones should I be taking? Yeah, sorry, I'm just answering these questions. Should I be taking wide receiver with 102, 103? If that ends up being the value, if you get up Hunter and Ted McMillan there, yeah, probably. So a team like that need third QB, draft Ward or Sanders. That's a good question. This team right here, since this is a 1 QB, you don't need a third QB. So we're good with Jaden and Kyler. But Nick, if you got any questions, keep dropping in the comments. If not, man, you should be good to go. And you're a member now, so you can add Nathan and I as friends, send us a friend request on Discord, and you should be good to go. But yeah, we really appreciate you, man. So Zucco is going to be next here. Zucco, say hey in the chat.
Hey.
Not you.
Oh.
All right. On the live stream right now, heavy IDP league, 10 out of 11 starters. I'm top 2 conservatively at IDP for starters. With a lot of depth, lost championship 23, reloaded semi-tank 24. It's one way away from the playoffs. One win away from the playoffs. Planning on addressing running back flex in the draft. I want to avoid the chase and neighbors down tier. Oh, so it's a team review with conditions, huh? I see how it is. We'll see if we can avoid it. Wow. Mill City Gooch Sniffers. That is quite the name there. You've got a super team in this league, by the way. I don't know if you know that, but you've got a super team here. Holy butt cheeks. The settings here. Before we look at your team here. I don't think you... oof. Okay. Dynasty, Superflex. It's a start 2 tight end as well. You're kind of screwed there. 10 team start 11. So it's deeper 10 team league. So. All right.
All right. So
this.
Burrow, Kyler, 7 and a 10 team.
Yep. Henry alone, 2. Yeah. Chase, Neighbors, Odunze.
7. And 10 team.
And then.
And Joker's a 3. How are the picks? 102, 106, 109. Oh.
Not bad picks. It's a start 11 league, though, is the thing. And he doesn't want to down tier from his top 2 wide receivers. So here's what I'm going to say. You have a decision to make. If you don't want to down tier from your top 2 wide receivers, you're a reload.
You're not contending this year. Yeah.
If you are open to down tiering from your receivers, you could potentially compete. So let me see if you're in the chat, and we're going to basically just ask you what you think to do. There's Zucca. Worst trade partners here are Hebrew Beaks and Ilinarsik. Best are Shank, Pugsy, Diesel, ADP's Wild. Daniels is the 201. Brooks is the 103. Wow, so you're 106 and 109. So then we're just going to say hold all your picks and stick and pick there. But let's... So Andrew, he said, hey, nice haircut finally, Nathan.
Oh, thanks.
Cruz says, my team is sitting at 40K on the flock site in a 12 team. What do I do to get the elite value stamp of approval? You need to send it in, Cruz. We'll look at it. We'll get you an elite value medal now. Don't forget half the starters are elite IDPs. Yeah, no. Okay. All right, fine. So then, we'll take your word for it then. We'll do... what do you want for archetype? Contend, reload.
He's deciding to contend.
He's got, yeah, he mentioned half of his league are defense, and he's got the best defense in the league by far.
Yeah.
So I think we give it to him. I trust him for sure.
All right. We can go wide receiver factory. That's his strength.
That's what I think that you go. Yeah. So go wide receiver factory, contend, reload. Now, you don't want to down tier from those guys, which is fine. I think you'd start by down tiering from Kyler.
You gotta start a quarterback, both guys, Burrow and Kyler.
He said thoughts on Kyler or Burrow down tier to add flex depth. And yep, that's
you have to down tier from both if you don't want to down tier from Chase.
If you don't want to down tier from Chase Neighbors, you got to do both, and we're gonna do it. Because what are his starting lineup for offensive? How many of each position?
2 running back, 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 flex, QB and super flex. So right now we're starting.
You need one running
Jalen
back.
Wright, Fryermuth, Bateman, and Garendo.
Yeah.
So gotta do some big down tiers here.
Okay, so I mean, if you really want the wide receivers and you're gonna have to go like not super high end QBs, I would go Purdy and Dak as targets here.
We're gonna have to move a pick too.
Oh, he said the pick value could be crazy in this league because he said Daniels went at like the 2-1 and Brooks went at the 103, so they just draft like crazy people. So I think you pick.
Okay.
That's no in your league. He knows his league. He says he thinks he can get something there. I'm good with it.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the worst teams here in this league to try to find some trade partners for you.
Guess we'll just move Bateman and Fryermuth.
Not that one.
Just shop some
that
death
guy.
pieces. So if we down tier from Burrow, we can look for the Herbert range. If we're down tier from Kyler, we can look for the Dak range. And then I think the rest of our targets here are going to be running backs and or wide receivers. Some of the worst teams in this league have...
Yeah, not a lot on the bottom team.
Kyron, Chuba, and CMC. All 3 of those would be targets for this team.
So you're getting those from the 8 and 9 team right here. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what we're doing. Herbert, Prescott, Kyron, CMC will be targets for this team. I will just reinforce targets. Veteran RBs at a discount from the rebuilds in your league. Don't undersell Burrow when down tiering.
No.
Get a
He's still worth a
cornerstone.
lot. It's a super flex. So.
Yep. Get a cornerstone wide receiver. In addition to a solid QB in return.
Yeah.
I would just FYI with the start 2 tight ends, I would look to select the tight ends in this year's draft.
Are you clowns who said Bucks and 6 watching tonight? Last night? You better fess up. You better fess up if you're watching tonight and you said Bucks and 6 on my stream last night. I'm not gonna make fun of you that bad.
Hey, game's not over, dude.
The game's over.
No, it's not. I just checked the score. They're only up by 10.
They're up by 15.
Oh.
With 8 minutes left. They're gonna win.
Yeah, a tight end would really be ideal if you can get one of those in the draft this year, with the start 2 tight end format.
And he says even without a tight end premium, yeah, you still have to get.
You have to start 2 tight ends. So, yeah, I don't love starting Pat Frymuth every week. I'd rather start a Loveland or a Warren, pending solid draft capital. So,
yeah,
just keep that in mind.
What's good? You started watching y'all good content. Appreciate it, Connor. Welcome, man. Thomas asks, hey guys, if I submit a live blooper tonight, will be reviewed tonight. We are out of spots for tonight, but we can probably fit you in if you want to submit tonight. We can actually probably get you in before the draft on Thursday. We're going to do an afternoon stream. You could be first for that one. So we have a stream planned for Thursday if all goes correct.
All right, Zucco.
Yeah, what other questions you have, Andrew? Anything you got, let us know, man. But you're already a member on the site, so you can send us a DM anytime you want. But we appreciate you a ton. We'll send this over to you by tomorrow. You should have it. And again, anybody who's wanting a team blueprint for tonight, we are maxed out for the live ones tonight. But we are going to have another slot on Thursday. You can go ahead and reserve your spot for if you buy tonight. So, clear. All right. And I'll post the link. So thought about moving a 26 first to Cock Diesel. For a wide receiver, he has a factory and a half. Yeah, you could do that. See what wide receiver you can get, man. I'm not opposed to that, but we appreciate you. All right, Brett, are you still here, man? I know you got yours upgraded. You put the Sleeper League ID in here, but you're linked, so we got you. Joe Burrow's wrist. I know you just switched and upgraded, so we appreciate you, man. Send Nathan and I a friend request on Discord if you haven't. Make sure you jump over on the Discord. You get a lot of stuff over there. Plus, you get all the access to the site tools and things like that. So, Joe Burrow's wrist, your team here in a 1QB 12-team start 7 PPR league. Looks like you're second here. So,
he does have a question.
There's Brett right there. Yep.
He says, "What should I do with the 201?
Okay.
And should I move a 26 pick, DK, or one of my running backs to get a better flex spot?"
Awesome. We'll
right now, your flex spot. Oh man, this is a 12-team start 7. This is another high upside league.
Yeah, let's do it. It's a 1QB. You got Joe Burrow and Herbert. Joe Burrow and Herbert's a 7 and a 1QB 12 team. For running back here, you've got Cook, Taylor, Brown. Not bad. 7 again.
7.
You've
Chase,
got Jamar Chase,
CD,
CD Lamb, DK. 7.
7.
And
And Bowers
then a 9 or 10 at QB.
Well-rounded.
10 at tight end. Yeah, it's a well-rounded team. It's a solid team, man. You're pretty much just good at every position here. So you're definitely contending. We'll give you a contend reload.
I think you're on the right track with up tiering to raise your flex spot upside.
Can you read a starting lineup as it sits right now?
Format. Yep.
Actually, I can tell you. It'd be Burrow, JT, Cook, Chase, Lamb,
Bowers, DK.
DK. Okay, so that is that
DK,
last spot.
DK or Chase Brown.
Okay, so you don't need Herbert in this league.
Nope.
So You just get him off. Then we'll use the assets you get in a Herbert down tier and package them with DK or Chase Brown and go an up tier for a
Not
higher
a down
upside
tier.
flex well.
I would do an up tier. I'd just move Herbert entirely and just go move Herbert entirely with like Chase Brown and go up tier there.
Okay. The worst teams in this league. You've got T. Higgins down here. You could potentially get. He would be a good flex option. You don't have Chase, right? You do have Chase, so probably not Higgins. McCaffrey is on the second to last team here. I like that a lot. I also want to give him Xavier Worthy as a target. Xavier Worthy is more valuable in these high upside leagues, I feel like, and I'm totally comfortable taking a shot with the value he has. So, and he's on one of these.
I would try to up tier to higher than that. I might even try to get to AJ Brown if we're having him target CMC, because we're gonna have him move Chase Brown, probably move James Cook as well. He has the 201. I would move the 201 in this format with the piece and go up tier.
Yeah. So what? James Cook in the 201?
Even James Cook and Chase Brown.
Okay.
And then if you got a wide receiver that way, then you could move like DK for a running back in his range, which would get you CMC, Jacobs, something like that.
And then he also said 13-1 last year, coming off a win, trying to stay on top. Congrats on your win, man. That's what it's all about. It's about winning. So.
Yep. A lot of different combinations with pretty much the same assets here.
Yeah.
I'll add in the comments, see if you can get a rushing QB like Hurts for a fair price. You can move Burrow. Feel free to use your 201 to get some up tiers done. Focus on raising the production upside of your flex spot, which you're already doing, and your RB2 spot.
He said, would you consider moving CD? No, not in this format. I
Nope.
would not. He's a lock for your team. Chase and CD,
Don't move any of your elite level players.
Yeah.
Don't move Chase or CD or Bowers.
Or Bowers. Untouchables. Do you like Hurts over the Chase Burrow stack? Yup. I do.
Yes, I do.
Get the rushing upside. Get the rushing touchdowns in there. Happy birthday to David Elliott. Everybody's figuring that out in the chat. It's also Nathan's birthday. They share a birthday, which is kind of interesting.
So I've got Herbert, Chase Brown up tier, James Cook, pivot, DK Metcalf up tier. You can literally mix and match any of those assets, but you're going to be shopping pretty much the same guys. Just see what return you can get with those types of combinations around your league. To ultimately raise the upside of your running back and flex spots primarily.
Yeah. All right, Brett. Any questions you got, let us know. But you had some questions. I feel like we had pretty easy answers for those ones. But anything else you need, just let us know in the comments, man. We appreciate you. Really glad you joined up and glad you were on the live stream to get a live review tonight. We appreciate that a lot. Kennedy says, targeting Ibuka or take Hunter, Ward, or Hampton. It's the 109 and Brees Hall for the 102. I would take the 102 here, Kennedy. I definitely would. Would you move any of the 2026 picks after the draft to stay a step ahead? Not yet. If you're going to do it, I would do it in season. And Sully says he's here as well. Thanks for letting us know. You got yours right now. So now, KT, I think I would hold here. I think I would, looking at your team again. Let's just look. It's a different team, isn't it? Yeah. You've got the 102. Wait. Yeah, you'd be sending the 102. Doesn't look like your team. It's a 14 team too. I would hold here, man. I think I would just take Hunter Waterhampton. Like, I would want a better asset than this back for the 102. And they don't really have an asset I like. I would hold. Final answer. Thanks, Brett. Appreciate it, man. All right, Sonny Vaj is up next. Sonny just inherited this orphan team. Not quite sure where the team stands. Is it a rebuild? This is a 12-team start, 13 time. We got the full entire team diagnosis today for you.
Start 13.
It's a start 13, 12 team, so it's extremely deep. And so what's a start 156, right?
Yep. He has no 25 picks.
It's a 3 QB, 2 tight end. And it's an orphan.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks,
wow.
KT. If you do data science for an insurance company, are you an actuary? No, I studied actuarial science, but ended up in like pure data science and reporting. So that's close to what I do, though. I use a lot of what I did in college. So all right, let's look. Nice QBs. Okay. For a 3 QB, it's really nice. I would give that in a 3 QB. 3 QB 12 team. Let's start 36 QBs total in the league, and you've got those 3 QBs. That's a 9 in my opinion.
Yep, I agree.
That's really, really good. I'm gonna look at the QBs of QB rooms ranked above him.
The only one that's better is a guy that has Lamar, Burrow, and Caleb.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Brees Hall.
That guy doesn't have anything else.
Brees Hall's a 2.
Yep.
Amon-Ra, Jalen Waddle.
In a start 13, let's give Brees a 3.
Okay, that makes sense. And then Amon-Ra, Jalen Waddle, Keon Coleman. What are you saying? 4 there? 3? 4? 4.
Yeah, we'll
and
go 4.
Hawkinson.
And Ingram, 7, 8. It's a start 2 tight end, so we'll go 8.
Okay. Nice. I think you're definitely. I mean, you're on the verge at least. Like, it's just a matter of how to.
Looking at the other teams that are ranked above you, and a 12 team start 13, everyone's struggling with depth, and every team ranked above you, except for maybe one, you're better than, in my opinion. And none of them, the only reason they're being elevated is some of them have decent picks. One of them has really good picks. The other have they have a couple picks. The only reason you're ranked 5th in this league is because you don't have any 25 picks, but you have the best starting lineup in this league.
Yeah.
So I think we're contending. I'm going dual elite QB, contend, reload.
He has spoken.
And then we just got a down tier. We're going to down tier from Brees.
Yep.
We're going to down tier from...
Let's look at the bottom teams in this league.
Daniels is too nice to have in this league. I don't really want a down tier from him.
You got Derrick Henry down here. You got Chris McCaffrey. Those would be nice. You got Josh Jacobs down there. You could down tier 2. You got Kyron Williams. You could down tier 2 as well. And get like Alvin Kamara, Chuba Hubbard on top.
Which running back again?
A couple. If you're down tier like
that team has CMC and Mixon.
Or we could do that. Yes.
That guy has Jacobs with Bijan. He might be interested. Kyron, Chuba, Kamara. You did say that as well. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll do Kyron and Jacobs as 2 options.
Okay.
And then other guys that we want to move here. Coleman. I don't want Coleman on this team as a contender. No, Waddle. Let's move Coleman and Waddle. Pivot off both of them. We can go for DK. And then, do you want to down tier from any of these QBs? Oh, my back. Excuse me.
No. I mean, Penix I would maybe pivot from, but I mean, I'll take the. Are any of these a super flex spot, or do they start 3 QBs?
It's 2 QB, 1 super flex.
Okay. So maybe you could down tier from Penix a little bit. I mean, I'd get from Penix to Dak.
Even to Goff.
Or Goff, but yeah, sure.
So Kyron,
time for Becca, we got 2 more reviews.
DK, Goff, Kyron, Jacobs, DK. Depth is so hard to come by in this league. down tier where you can.
Yeah.
But you're likely going to have to stream flex options.
Which is fine.
Like the rest of the league. I would shop Cooper Kupp and Calvin Ridley for safer long-term assets.
Yeah.
And even Ingram. And then consider a small down tier from ARSB, but only do it if you get a haul. These are tough, man. And a 12 team start 13, like I'm sure, as you know, you also have to start 2 tight ends in a 12 team start 13. Like that is really, really difficult. Like the fact that you even have Hawkinson and Ingram and can start 2 guys comfortably every single week is impressive. Yeah. So you've got a leg up on your league mates in a lot of ways, mainly at quarterback and tight ends. So that I would take advantage of your strength and look to go for it this year, but down tiering will definitely help. So let us know if you have any questions, any follow-ups there. No 25 picks, I think, really kind of solidifies your outlook for this team.
Yeah, Sonny, I know this ain't your first radio, so if any questions you got, you know where to find us, you know how to reach us, you know the drill, and also I'm sure you're going to do just fine with this team. It's a very unique set of league settings here. You mentioned it was an orphan, and you kind of got in a league that I haven't really seen you jump into. I jump into a league like this before, so. All right, Sonny, we appreciate you, buddy. 5-point game. Pacers are trying to blow it.
Frick.
I see it, DJ. I see it. Jeff says, appreciate the shout out. Appreciate all the content around draft time for you guys. Excited to see where guys actually land. Yes, I am very excited too. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for watching and supporting us. That really, really helps us out. All you guys who watch, even just turning on a video and watching it, that seriously helps us out more than you know. Yeah, I see it. It's 5 now.
All right, Matty Glow, you're up next, man.
All right.
Second to last.
Yes, we got 2 more here. Did Avery jinx the Pacers? The Pacers are going to win.
I told you you're going to jinx them, dude.
I'm not going to jinx them. Matty Glow. We've done some of his teams before. Feel like I've got a contending team.
Norwegian once does.
To start 10. I've got the 108, 109. I was going to draft BPA. Need some more youth. Yeah, Norwegian Wangstas. That'd be Wangstas, Nathan. Number 8 here. Oh. It's a super flex 12 team start, 10 PPR, half point tied in premium. So, all right. Let's grade. Burrow Love, 7. Breeze, CMC, Aaron Jones, 6. Wilson, Waddle,
I'd probably
Godwin.
go 5 there.
Okay.
Wilson, Waddle, Godwin. What do you think there? Another 4 value-wise? Yeah, it's a 4.
Yeah. And
then Njoku's a 3.
Yeah.
And then the draft capital is fine.
Yeah, it's the 108, 109. You got to do 26 picks as well.
Starting lineup is Burrow, Brees, CMC. Wide receivers are Garrett Wilson, Waddle. Tight ends, Njoku. Superflex, Love. Flex is Godwin, Braylon, Aaron Jones. Depth is nothing. But he's got 2 picks coming in.
Yeah, what do you think? Well-rounded?
Yeah, we can go that.
Let's do well-rounded. Continue to reload. Got all his future picks, so. It is a 2-point game. The Pacers suck, dude.
I cannot believe you started trash talking at the very beginning of the 4th quarter. That's when the game starts.
No, it doesn't. Not when you're up freaking 15 points.
Dude, come
somebody
on.
Keep me. NBA. Somebody keep me updated.
The freaking NBA. Classic
Siakam just hit a 3. Suck it, chat. Suck it, Nathan. Suck it, everybody.
21 points, 12 rebounds. 21 points, 12 assists. Are you watching the game somehow?
No, I'm just keeping track of the score on my phone.
So am I.
I can't watch the game.
The update just now came in. Now my dad just texted me. He's in Kentucky and he can watch it there. I'm like, what? How are you watching this in Kentucky? But it's not available in freaking Indiana. Okay. We got a down tier from Burrow and we got a down tier from Love, I think.
I'm good with that. I mean, so if you go Burrow, are you going like Herbert or are you going like Purdy?
Herbert. And then if we down tier from Love, we probably go to Dak.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Or Goff.
See if Maddie's in the chat. Maddie, are you still here? The game starts in the fourth quarter. My bad. Didn't realize it.
Then we'll pivot off of Breece Hall and Jalen Waddle. Those are the next two moves that I think stand out the most. Those down tiers at quarterback are really going to help me feel a lot more comfortable about your flex spots, especially because we're going to need a lot of help there. You can hold your 108 and 109, but you can also explore offers for one of them closer to your draft.
I forgot I have a login to watch the Pacers. There's Matt. Looking tight end, maybe Igbuka at 108, 109. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you need... I mean, it's what? It's a 0.5 tight end premium.
Anything will help really there. Whoever you're going to
really, you kind of mentioned best player available there, Matt, and I think that's where I would go with it. So
I'll give you a running back target to pivot off of Breece. Would be like a JT. And then to pivot off of Waddle, we'll look for like a DK. Don't undersell Burrow when down tiering. Make sure you get a solid. Just make sure you get a solid return. It's got to be worth it. You got to get a difference-making productive asset on top of the quarterback you're down tiering to. Burrow down tier to Herbert. You need to get a solid wide receiver on top, like a cornerstone wide receiver on top.
Yeah, for sure. Pacers okay. Suck it.
And feel free to. It's probably rocking in there, dude.
Yeah,
it was so much fun. Game one. Wow, the bottom team in your league has Jonathan Taylor. That's like a gift.
And then the next team has nothing. And then Kyra and Derrick Henry are on the
Kyra and Derrick Henry right there. JSN's a guy that I would target in a down tier from one of your QBs.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure.
So yeah, target the productive RB vets from the rebuilding teams in your league.
Should I send the 205 and the 306 for the 201? Yes. For sure, Sean. Do it.
Yep. All right, man. Down tier from Burrow, down tier from Love, pivoting off of Breece Waddle, looking for Herbert, Dak, JT, DK Metcalf, those value ranges. If you can get a higher value wide receiver as well when you're down tiering from Burrow, like go for it. I am totally cool with that. But your QB value is where you're really gonna be able to help bolster running back and wide receiver. You can ride with Njoku, that's fine. We don't really have the luxury of getting an elite tight end at the moment. I think we have better or bigger needs. And just a quick note, QB3 option, Geno or Stafford, they're going to be the cheapest options that you can get as throw-ins and trades. So keep that in mind.
Sonny just said for his last one, he does have 25 picks. It's the 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, and 4, 3. They just weren't assigned. That does change. We definitely need to probably look at that.
Yep.
I mean,
if anything, it solidifies. It solidifies his.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll add that on there for you, Sonny. But Matt, if you have any other questions for us, Matt, let us know. Hopefully that gives you some direction. You obviously, you know, you can message us anytime. We'll keep following up with this team here, but. All right, Rave Paddle is going to be our last review of the night here. And then we are up at 4 o'clock tomorrow to leave. So.
Sunny Vag, just remind me what his picks are so I can enter him.
It's the threes. Yeah. Yep.
All right, Rav up next.
All right, Rave Paddle. Right now, Ravi, I know you were here, so if you're still here, let us know in the comments. If you have any questions while we do this, you can let us know. But let's do this. Young Hoes Love Penix. That's a great name. All right. Let's take a look at this. Wow. It's a super flex 12 team start 9.5 PPR, no tight end premium. Okay. This is a lot of quarterback depth for a super flex 12 team. I mean, you got Nix, Herbert, Love, and Penix. That's a 9. I mean, just the depth alone. You got Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs, Tyron Tracy. I give it a 7. You got Brian Thomas, Drake London, Roma Dunze, DK Metcalf, Keon Coleman, Devontae Adams. I'd give that also a 7, I think. And then Goddard's a 1. What are you thinking here? 103, 302, 309, 412.
Sorry, delayed. What are his picks again?
He has the 103. That's the only notable pick he has. So there's Ravi. What's up, man? If you have any questions, let us know. Thanks, Matt. We appreciate you.
We'll go dual elite QB.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely a contending team here. So, I mean, we'll go dual elite QB. It's going to be content reload. So, hey, Nathan, guess what?
Pacers won. Let's go.
Won. I told y'all. Ravi did say he's trying to figure out what to do with his 103. I don't know if I should stick and pick the best running back with the landing spot or trade back. Dude, Nathan, there are guys in the crowd dressed in camo and orange vests. That is so funny.
That's hilarious.
That is top tier trolling.
What grades did you give for?
I said 9771.
Okay. I don't think it's showing, by the way. It's showing the last one.
What? I can see it right here.
Oh, that's weird. I'm in the control room. I'm not seeing it. But maybe it's a couple.
In the control room, that's always delayed.
Okay. 9771. Just double checking.
If you go to the actual stream, it will show you.
Yep.
Maestrom says, why not grab tight end at 103? If you're going to grab a tight end, you want a down tier. But I think a running back's not a bad idea here. You do need a tight end eventually, but...
Okay, we got to move our quarterback value in a 12 team. Good gosh, the quarterbacks that you have in this team, like volume alone,
you just move it around.
Volume alone should get you to a 10. That's ridiculous.
All right,
fine. Good gosh, that's insane.
I just was being conservative since you didn't have like a top 5 guy, but sure.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Like I get it, but holy cow, like he's gonna get a whole nother difference making asset at another position because of that value.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like Bo Nix, you're gonna move for another cornerstone wide receiver.
Honestly, just freaking trade, or just trade Bo Nix for Trey McBride and call it a day.
Yeah.
Like, so I would try that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I'm doing a down tier from Penix, probably.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I would down tier from Love, and then I would,
mm-hmm.
and then I would move Penix straight up for another position, honestly.
Yeah.
And I would just get Geno cheap. Geno or Stafford. So, like, looking down here, like, guys that don't have quarterbacks. This guy sucks at quarterback. He's got Taylor. He's got Achane. He's got Garrett Wilson. I love all 3 of those targets for your team. JT and Wilson in particular, I think I would definitely... You're doing enough down tier here to get...
I'm giving them both of those targets.
So, yeah.
Jonathan, Taylor, Garrett Wilson.
I would also give him JSN as a target here. The one guy, the guy here only has CJ Stroud as a quarterback, and this guy has Jackson Smith-Njigba and Sam Laporta.
Yep.
So that's an option as well.
So JT, Garrett Wilson, JSN, and Trey McBride are your targets, players to target that we're actually going to put on here. And then in the comments, I'm going to add who you're down tiering to from Love. When down tiering from Love,
he said Nick fell to the 209 last year.
That's for Dak.
Ridiculous.
After moving Penix, get a cheap QB3 like Geno or Stafford.
Yeah.
Take advantage of your QB value and get more dominant assets at running back and wide receiver and fill out tight end.
Yeah. What other questions you got, Robbie? Any other questions for us? I mean, again, it's really just about moving around your quarterback value here.
Yeah, and I mean, you got the 103 coming in too. He's probably going to get Hampton or Hunter.
I think you stick and pick at the 103. Robbie.
I mean, you could move 3 QBs. You could move 3 of your QBs, and then you could get like Ward at the 103.
You could,
but you probably want to go Hampton or Hunter.
Yeah, I think I would stick and pick and take best player available. I'm not super worried that it's a running back because again, we've got you acquiring running backs in some of these deals. So.
Yep.
But yeah, that's what I would do with the 103. I'd hold it. It's way too cheap right now, the 103.
Comment number 3, shop Coleman for a productive asset for a productive vet and get Tracy off your roster.
Try to trade him before Thursday. You try to trade him tomorrow.
Draft.
All right. Robbie says, cool, makes sense. All right, man. And you're a member, so if you ever need anything, send Nathan and I a direct message on Discord, and we'll be good to go. So, good team, though. This is a really good team. I mean, looking at power rankings, you're a pretty good step above everybody else in this league. So, we do appreciate you, man. If you need anything, just feel free to let us know. But,
yep,
it's solid.
All right, guys.
All right, so we
appreciate you
here's
coming in for the bonus stream.
Yeah, it was a little bonus stream. We knew you guys would want some blueprints. We filled all of our blueprints, so it was worth it. Our schedule looks like this, and this is kind of what you guys can expect this week because it's about to get hot and heavy. And we're gonna be grinding out some content. So, we will be leaving tomorrow. We have to leave our houses at 4:40 in the morning. We'll get into Tucson in the morning. We'll get an Airbnb. We'll build all of our sets. We've got 4 suitcases worth of studio equipment. And then we'll hope to be live Thursday morning, do a couple last-minute pre-draft blueprints, and then we will be live again at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time for the draft. You are not going to want to miss it, for real. So it's going to be fun. And then during the draft, after day 1, after the draft, you're going to get you're going to get an influx of videos in your feed telling you exactly what to do with your rookie draft. So I think you guys will really enjoy that. So Brian says he can't wait for that. Bonus stream, would you do another blueprint for $500? Yes. If somebody wants to give us $500 to do a blueprint right now, we would do that. Otherwise, we're going to get ready to... I haven't even eaten dinner, so... Thanks, Levi. Thanks, David. We appreciate all you guys. All right. Yeah, we'll catch you guys hopefully Thursday. Tomorrow we'll be MIA. We'll be en route. Thursday's a big day. We are so excited. So, you guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you here soon.